but Yota de Nanoding. Yota de Nanoding. Papa party. Yebesha honsam kakra ne ababetumuna yete abrewo. And Marika Catcher say that surprised in Spain. Yes, every Barca fan thought it was done. And Nico Williams, me patro, attended a contract until 2035. Nama ne release clause no akosro. Barca can still try, but Jali, baby, I do need no. It was what Nania Diati. And one summer now Chelsea, your Pedro, so much of fun if you bright now, but Pedro need papa and Yota. And so we're making a debut for Chelsea. Ne beche kakra. Arsenal so kepa. We do chinchin be wo chairman Bremuye. One in them work on Real Madrid Barbage Spain kakra. And he's back to England. By England no they can't ball last season Jine Mukakra and no when you opportunity so Bessia Candiama Arsenal here reinforcement one more goalkeeping department I pick just a 5 million one more triaco fan bar. Now Rodrigo so be bas na so man akwa something about Victor Gyökeres akwa the transfer no so won some no doso well nina na yatrese de be Brandon Boemo so no de no just as the kasa twetwe na komo twetwe na konanimu no ye be hwe na asan story but be brena choma dwen about Mboemo say Manchester United the player obemo goals abod madia mama Mboemo na ye player amokofa na ba na ana umhwehwe ko metmanya striker bi top striker since Bayern Munich no more striker bi amana be adwuma na no they saw the need to bring in Hurricane and Hurricane do ye pair or hit the ground running. Is it such players be na United here when they want to rebuild? It's more about Brentford pressure on to say Manu but player what to me a boss season no bet me guarantee 20 goals there. And you're bad. It's a bit to me. I'm an Gini Sania. They're interested befa. But United the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper be but a fogo acquire by Gini do. Club of the goalkeeper my friend John. Your friend John on your bad. The United is like a bank a mebu apa. Say you not next let you put him in there. The hydrogen pioneer dia. I don't want some no idea. But and only be brena e consult transfer window ni muna. Yet ba Felipe Coutinho obeko pio Vasco da. Hey, we are say football ebi mu career na serious o. Coutinho pan gigi meko copy Barca na wi ya no. And Aston Villa na crowd ya kwa manka ye. Am fan. I guess I nyasem ketwa enti no ho ensam now. The trilogy be see Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk e beka wasem tamuchukume. But the one other sad news na mpese me no share to me dey ando ye Diogo Jota ye ne hyase na me di we abehye to. Summer party. Sad news we di can buy it di can pagya ne ho. E na esante kodae. One Arsenal wie ya woko nanimu ano masa ko fasam na ba sa investigate na betum say Partey the charges abono 5 counts of rape and 1 count of sexual assault. Wow. Na emano bia kanedie na de bia de me bisa me ho ne say Intino ya na man no munya bi ana mo kan man ti ase wie no mo kwaje match ni wie a na kofa problem aba me ti ase ko ka musika mu we de oba be na munya no ana ya na nyese mu ni obi kro mo san ne ti o te se ha na mo yire ne mo so mo guess mo form achi na etua mo kaw na mo bom paye boni etia mo odwe ho a o ti ase a you can't think far. We need be na yede proud na nyumre me no ka say no the game basso the first quarter final game Fluminense Hilal obial to me for ball and told the young atenemu enti eguso monitor papa how it will go now okopiemu the women's AFCON so this weekend we are out yes it's up tomorrow Morocco share Sani a CAF they to just what to skedem kakra and I think CAF president in Niabre and to tumuno onya bad ne Champions League no atum Confederation Cup no atum and the man so the other atum AFCON no atum to say na Niabre pa onya yanko ben say anom de bi but I don't know to the bia sikeswa wasemswa wasikeswa na wasemswa ne ade share live on YouTube Kegyiwa Nankasa Kegyiwa Nankasa live on YouTube Kegyiwa Nankasa joining na yes you joining na on Facebook Asempa 94.7 94.7 FM Asempa 94.7 FM. Midi Kegyiwa Nankasa Eric Asiedu Boadi. Memo akwaba me producer Pablo Ayama on YouTube and Facebook. Joel Nadia Nkosa me super squad Jomagwa the sports Latin, the sports cardinal omo enemy na etia gwemwa. It is seminal at the Eba live on Asempa 94.7 FM. And you can catch you say Prepzone. Yes. Betfox.com.gh ho yɛde nsɛm no bro the time to cool I'm the problem back on one some there open aviator padia e patcho aviator na benya ne kese pa no wadi ne yie no Betfox omo kan ho ne de aba Betway scratch and win promo ni 9 million Ghana cedis Betway de aba show ne kora ni mu an me de ho nsɛm bro e bo no nwotwe a meka efo wintia bi tese ho asɛm a kyerɛ wo. Thank God it's Friday. Later on the show yebeko kukuni mu ni akohese de kukuni mu nsam esi etie yasamu akwaba show ni Prepzone abza mema mu akwaba
iya joso
bibi ekoyi nakopon de atwa last week asan de abepie mu nene de na yeda na se ansa ye live on YouTube Kegyiwa Nankasa Kegyiwa na Nankasa ka ho. Then of course wako Facebook Asempa 94.7 FM bra yani yewo hoi na join your comments are welcome you can nyina na yete amount. Now this week ana de bia mekano every other week SSA Prepzone group ni mu a tetum sisi a ye chia Prepzone group members ni obi a wo Prepzone mu na ye chia mo and a daily odds dropping out. If you are not part of it, catch it. And I'm a catcher. Say, if you say 2 odds in Yame, okay. Because 2 odds dear, you are short. When the crown or 2 odds dear, over double sika. When you sika gari, we double your money. Yes, I 0249. Daily, Sunday to Sunday, they be drop it us. We know can say the anopaya drop it no koye. Until you share how it goes after the Club World Cup game. Egusu kosono. Eti egusu di achire hwesa na ebeko. But on kanwa be part of the winning team. Aya 0249 136744 0249 136744. Over send hi keke. We send you the link. Now I jump in. Aya WhatsApp group and a Telegram group. WhatsApp group and a Telegram group. But your friend number no. Yes, send the hi keke. 0249 136744 and daily odds drop it Betway no was when you be Eddie na also so I can say area obu bit me frame is on official no or started betting bi oni bi da ai te dan no ba Prepzone group ni mu 2 odds no ditu aso me so kai na ne ma che said be go for di wara me tiba bi na me jeja me hosa and ye record kuku ni mu ne yama wa hu 1 or 2 picks bi o pick ya senate because anaman fo bisa pa it me both team be or draw and over 1.5 it make us total shots saves one ni nyina bu ho o bet ni baton tiase and we will explain most of them na watiase ye pa ni ade picks ni bi ho na yatena si ye de ho nsam beba na wa hu sane esi etie 0249 136744 guys you fa reho sam mi no enhyase na ya tiase the other transfer news ni mu na ya bada ifa Club World Cup ni mu ye na patasa no aya reho the jidi say matede ya to yinu no and the panifo edi case na ni police for ni na kire mu say he's cooperating bibia mu here bi or the mom but he says he's innocent assembly etimi de to so yeah say my infant to so manenya but he said say oh you're innocent onye boni bia ti omo enhwemu gu so koso whether or not we're innocent and emrene krabia na ebeche Evans are what's ma to you ni
Eko mamecha Asempa FM 94.7 mega is a chief for ne afofi da nwumre arawsem Partey is one of the players Black Stars no obibia ni input ni contribution odeboa he's a key player as of now. So when issues of this nature eba fa ne ho at the time oni Arsenal so papa mu empire ye bo nyina se awura mu osama mu de Partey se Saudi no corner on person obekọ obetime nya yet another top club Europe na wetime si akande amomo na ne ye bekọ akoda asore na say Partey ye accuse no of 5 counts of a rape. any one count of sexual assault. Rape yes me no na and I force me and me ada. Sa makumakum mami and so it means a be a baba could be no of also yani saying 2 times among the three no.
O calculation there yeah the calculation there.
What are the say? Manu me and sano mubaku me no na I force me ada. Later on, no, I say about me no force me ada.
I don't know to place this. Even some in Tiasio.
Yes, because of high testosterone. No, Saturday no yes, and also can be oh, sometimes so dream. But before so be dream no, me Tias as a party. So we ni pediana. On say see I want confirm me. Say parties oh they innocent. Some no simple no my bibia. And yes be of so ya no me
ye as omo kano.
Empata yenim no uhwe ni nature said the osi nantie said the osi kasa bo nankasa otubirika said the osi to a pati said we udi susu no a
enye yi
asemfa se e bia tama na ujafo e boy ana o ka se oh on de on jibiri sise musa no no so a DJ unze your play bia ni binum haji di of many sano on some players no
bad boy
obi ti say minipa of Italy you know Antonio Cassano bad boy bi say odi sade susu na enya me
won de Zubalotelli
Maru Balotelli no unze ono masam ne ehye da hunu pisa ne de akoko na enye da biti o ye ka mo betim di odo ne on adenis flex bi e de aya force no waye bibia. Oh, Kevin Prince Boadi Misa no onu say yes
because a fine boy
almost an betimi ayes ade no but Partey no ni nature no eriko odi susu na enche damfa but case no say the wedding camp so no 2021-2022 and ade we man ho so ye call work up no ba na be den e be die and since that time Partey nya na somdue asina kan dia ma Arsenal 5 seasons ni a chese ne nim se bibia koda enei ono mpapa mu na no bene de ya na Partey no mu yeja aware no eriko yekoda sori ya Partey ne one sabi apolice for metropolitan den police London. I think say ade we no Asempa ifo nya abotre Matthew Partey no lawyer Jenny Wilshire okasa o say deny all the charges and welcome the opportunity say finally obekele ni din honey baby amemi hiame no also lawyer no bono Jenny Wilshire say Partey ne shabre nyina hye ne sem omomodi na mranima say mra bia woni bia ontwetwa ne enua no because at this moment say Partey kono akodi sense me fiase sa case we no hey Adam Johnson okay Manchester City we hwede na no ya Benjamin Mendy hwede ato no nyanya me na fafia enka Anthony Macho dos Santos ya free na ta call Rebet is here okoji di na no yi kanimguase ebi beka no hwede na no yi dia to Dani Alves da Silva ama a legend of Barcelona at some point in time now say name before you different legends ni mu so on ka ho ni statue wa esi ono ankasa ni krom e wo Brazil bahia e wo say it be destroy ni nyina Genti as Apollo hono yes say ni nyina
we so ko we no ko mu ko washroom no ko
washroom ho e ma no ho hene e ma bi no ho a wo mo ye nsore na ya hye hye aduma dia mo say for metetew na wan hye wo so na wo be say tokro bia na do de be wura mu say because of mere
kitwa emu nsempi
bebre eti Partey minkasa sabe oye osoro abofo oye nipa sabe asema atudie eriko ebetimi atomi kwabra meti ayi ebi betuma to akwasi ato ayi ebetuma to minua yi mizuwa ebetimi ato no ye nyina ye nipa now so sometimes you look at the nature they say Juventus wa wo Partey ase eni ho club aya tekro mbeso mani abeso Partey Fenerbahce and at this moment this case no we say clubs no na oma yeden oma start ye de dodge and amasa ape na se quiet say no de eto Benjamin Mendy na on ba bi o mra case no o yes okay ya kele no obetimi aye no ko
na baka
Laurent team afedi all bossiria ye ka say League 2 League Day ho na na akwa na ahwekra na san fa ma
Zikro na Zurich or
Switzerland I think say Partey case no nyame ya adom a om say ombebo mbadian atena case ni so and say omunya atena so a ye bom pa say Partey for now no mo bibia mpentem emu aten magistrate no ene ye so be pure August 5th our magistrate court Westminster ho na ye bom pa ye say nyambe na dom na o say o ka so o deny all the charges o mo dia born no e bia mai o mo agi tumu say Partey no be twempena anya say bia da ba ko no de o mo nyina na say bia ase mra o free e ka say Spain e be wura mo Arsenal no oni mai nyankuta wondie kakra ansa na ne dofo yi a oni no awo bai
o ma dwen na nam o ka kire na o mate
ase
no all be lie
mate ase Ghana akra bebire si sade ya ye kan wasemi broni de onfa ba ne abofra eni agro enti ebi ade abeka kwa so jasha nya ni si ade nyina ya ko sabe octopus aba jade wuye ya na wuye na de be hono
be so amana ko jegu so
hono oba be na evidence se ebi ampa camera ebe street mu na
wane Ronaldo de ba ye
Katri Mayoga USA hedi kwesi ho se wako party e man so bi mo wa utie omo a utie man no bia omo kasa man kasa edade na di won dani average and the man eduru abi na se da bi dani e say team bomb de ma de no but satam na de be siesi because ne yire one ne tie file for divorce all because of this case meanwhile case no ba na kasa tiase e won se na ba no wanom se na dani average so anum bie ana munyina yeko eti wash wona me dende na pagya no ese binya mrebre bi di shemu ana waje tum se ese bi di shemu na me di shemu a uya we say ai brawe me ka se nka me mo nye ana wa ye mantiase mi wa ye be kom a muni case so e basa na me kan na damage no na akoso bi ariko me mpa bo a me bo nyane se ye nua Thomas Partey. He's one of our leaders our senior national team anymore.
Yes sir, that's why we
need him to be safe. We need him to be innocent of these charges.
We just hope say and yet true.
Too bad.
Zlatan Bremo na ye nua na ho akakadwa mu.
Boss and na anche said ye me nua bi me ba adwuma bi sa says Zlatan na wona na ko Asempa Prepzone so woni ngi ase why do from an na me hono kra no boss mente ebisi Black July ebisi July no from 1st to 4th ni na we see and me boss come dime na me say me pe drink bi any bread na nka me de aboma no so me twa na bibisi me nko Twitter
kai
me hu ye se party picture ni boni be me ni say Real Madrid assign party ni say bi abasa fa party ni say Partey san ko ebi Atletico me hwe ya court nsenseme na charges na de yakura ne say abibifu nyante brofo ase we have to understand broni say ya charge Jonathan say owia abode broni ka say Jonathan ye kromfo broni ka say Jonathan akwako owia abode na emu mo say we bi say me makwa akofa ne board ye nti mi nkona mi nkoyi me ho ano and utie general say Partey lawyer na say from 2022 February no asem da so asem bibia o say Partey comply very well decently bema nimonyam for Partey e di asem na chi asem wandwane
sabi
o bema nti okoe e de nanu sem nyina ye ko tudwa true ne lawyers general say ba okohwe abefu ntintam fidie no so a obi bi defa bia na oye rapist and now oye wicked 2022 obi tweet and now oye one of the deadly Africans you never ever see and I'm like we have to dissect Thomas Partey's case very well because Benjamin Mendy the any story my say it is not every time and as a court to charge you are guilty but in legal proceedings it has to take before your name will be cleared or you be convicted. And now see you be final. Into check it the years assemno are pending na enne July 2025. Na sen near Emma many G Kaka and the lawyer Nitimika say he has the opportunity, the chance to clear his name now as a free man.
Because essentially Kuma check.
Essentially Kuma and the check. And you can run yet he was a worker in UK, London, as a footballer in Arsenal. The contract ended. Nase so konako clear no one. Partey engine 2. Na the lawyer na my say why then? And he's happy. Now adiba ko ameka say these are stories it happens not only to footballers. Partey issue no charges na de boy no. It happens not in tennis, even in boxing. wotimi nyo babi any bema bi osise ni say edrum rebi po the athletes ni nyina call meeting said they have to be very careful and vigilant because these are things ahead of them. AC no munti ase enti asema e woko to there Zlatan meti ha Asempa na mekasa ne meka nyina ne say the truth shall prevail. And Thomas Partey says he's a free man unto obiamu na bia Partey a charge ko bona kutia o baby e soko ina no na e soko na ne lawyer no so be ko na o hwe ne lawyer na Jenny Watts na an absolute criminal law genius and her memory ne client o ye adwuma mom na se ma me no nim na adwuma ma me no de onim na adwuma tie nua Partey na prove say on ko fan kwanchen lawyer bia ma on ko gina adaka mu ko toto papa so dabi a big one or a head of serious and general crime or a expert in criminal defense and solicitor with deep knowledge and long experience. You come for full in ya bema mama na same way duru na say we here Partey knows the truth of the story.
Okay.
So Thomas Partey is the only man or no lawyer bit Biden Akle or Mudim.
Okay.
And we know the Ghanaian lad will come clean because we need Thomas for the 2026 World Cup.
Is it that because is it because you need him and Tina?
So this is it.
No Krena said that.
You see, no Krena said that.
Wow, that's fine. I'm here quitting him. Because rape was now by coming.
You see, in less than in fact, news will nipodi can break here near Fabrizio Romano. Or the Bible to was a Premier League player. Tio, a Premier League player.
And we has
been accused and now some and then
almost started.
Yes, but I couldn't say
be pointed fingers.
Yes, and then 2 hours later, Thomas Partey. Now I was just checking Al Jazeera, BBC, DW, The Guardian, Sky Sports, The New York Times, Reuters, Times of India. Just say all the major tabloids, news sites, but we are say obi bia pe credible news be about kofana omo nyina e cover nyame eni enua no afofi no mfiri mu emfiri
Uti Asempa 94.7 FM show no aye prep zone. Mini Kegyiwa Nankasa Asiedu Boadi sports Latin ne sports cardinal. Mo yeah me lieutenant and me more tage my dear so bit me the message about 0249136744. Minim say a message e bi mo send they say they want to be a part of the Prepzone group. Yes. Yeah do be can intro 0249136744 0249136744 or the bar ya be kan na ya de ma wo say your message and afi show no say your ma link no to join the group like I say one samara ning. Well yanko the other one and sana ya body other stories nimo that is the tragic news of the Yogo Yota and tribute be brina pedifo be brina pay to hemoko Portugal bra ya de ni namu no fee Spain akọ sad by Spain we nipa all call we cargo eti Joel I'm say hand obe mute no because me bo Morino be fam ya no mo de yamo nchare ho Morino e call ya pay tribute kaka also the flowers koto this Mema mienu. Ne maame ma no. Mema mienu. Omo nyina akra na. And Joe Altress obenya baby aka na tet. Car no dia aye condemn. And for such a car say a big egusano dear. Okano papa papa tetimete sadia ya na hadwen pa. Well, moment also. Zlatan Bremuna.
I think that this is just a tragic story. Diogo Jota, at the age of 28, caving his life from FC Porto, talented baller, Obepimo, Wolverhampton Wanderers, a dream report the Atletico de Madrid, and our fans to Liverpool. He's one guy, aside football, media, he's a footballer. You know, that's the personality he holds. But first, he's a family man. Or Jire Owamba. Yeah, or Jire Owamba Miensa. Takes care of a family. Now, per reports on social say he was injured in the game in the English Premier League. MOE lung surgery. And due to that, it don't mean for flight. No, and I've been saying here, Spain and Portugal here. Quite be until the car boom there. Now, also the bond between One and Silva now. It is not only a bond of money that they are sharing, a bond of brotherhood. Only a new four. And my battle it out. Nimiano so even the career part or Penafel or Portuguese second tier league anymore. So these are two footballers for one mother and the whole family, to 3 kids and one wife. And unfortunately, incident is here, rule and in nature and mad Diogo Jota the second chance and even the brother to battle it out, not to even have some words to say, not even final words. And the funny thing adeba kwa ebinu ekikan kano about owo ne de anya si no bia ne obeka. But adeba kwa say tiase and said nobody knew this would happen. Someone even told me so become na and slot career plan. He said this guy will have been a key player next season. Someone was saying that he's one of their prolific striker, and yes, someone we all knew who Diogo Jota was. Very prolific for Anfield team now. And the amount of football connection here so vibrant, and they say you hampuni, and we feel it this deep. Now now say he's a former Porto player, then you ask yourself, such a kind show the number of people or encounter your Porto no I hit you hard. What's that to say about Wolverhampton Wanderers?
Okay, live
hey. Charlie.
Live on our page now. Car no osro. Tia odu be no atwa from America. Look at how the car is.
Lamborghini green.
According to reports, all you overtaking no, na tiny pie. Tiny the pies are. We down lose control. To win experience. And it depends on speed. Ni so how corner with my control. The speed na no want to control you.
Lambo no so no na tariff form. Tiny pie na na say that na see form.
Tariff form.
Lambo dey.
That kan kwan so na mo dey be fa. Yen kwan so dey. Ayama sama kwan so dey. Mfa Lambo. Yemfa Lambo be fa. Na yembo be ka kwan mu am yakwa. We wait ma kwa abeto na aguso nam. The episode the first.
Just look at this.
Enti road no ni and a veer off road no. Then na ashes ano. Tina no say ano no ho no amotwa ba no na da ho no.
Diogo Jota, may his soul rest in perfect peace on Andre Silva. Some stars are born to brighter till the end, but it was extinguished at the age of 28. Very sad for football fraternity, and even Nipa.
Lambo so live on Facebook Asempa 94.7 FM, and of course YouTube Kegyiwa Nankasa Kegyiwa. Now the Nankasa account, then you can join us or comments. You're welcome. You're back in Kaina. It is sad. Let's for no see on a face. You have to leave a mark, because if you look at the impact Diogo Jota a man who a football fan, it gives you some feelings. The players outside there now, we have some connection. There's a certain connection, because the death of Jota also the football fraternity and from the Portuguese Federation and a Portuguese player, because it is not only assumed he had connection. Yes, he had connection with all the players. He's a winner with them.
recently UEFA Nations League at Portugal, Jota was part of the squad. So even recent memories in Kwa won't allow you to rest. João Cancelo, the best friend, and Ruben Neves, and their boss. Let her qualify Portuguese players and say they can decide either they will play their games or not. If they play, it is not out of disrespect but loyalty to the game. Diogo Jota loved and they also loved. And Al Hilal ne Fluminense, a minute of silence. Na João Cancelo bunko to Jesu. Na Ruben Neves, Bema Katane na Nisioba.
Country mate.
Very sad. Osha and the Robertson message Ibrahima Kunate mo na Osha se onumpo anya. Clearly football has lost a gem and the world as a whole. No, so I think I'll lose one big man and Diogo Jota. Not easy for it to happen so easily, but anya bano na anya ba. Very sad. We share the accident. Very sad. When we say some people had theirs, but nature gave them the opportunity, but not Diogo Jota. The second chance.
The images be more positive.
The images never the boss social area. Bizarre say na enti emu no podi omu ne say because o hwe car no ene said the Asia how devastating the news to was to hit us.
We need the 2 ways to the M some flagging.
Yeah.
I don't know some Jota say
exactly how to even differentiate. So the family and footballing reasons no Liverpool where they must suspend it historically or my immortalize the number 20 jersey. Jota joined them in 2020. Jota wore the number 20 in his first season. He has 20 goals contribution for the club. He's a man born with double tens 20. Yeah, they are Diogo Jota if you know Liverpool 4 out of 9 gets that's why immortalize number 20 jersey for their club. So there won't be any player ever on planet Earth I'll beat match the 20 jersey because it's all in loving memory of Diogo Jota. Or the 20 so Penafel. Yeah, baby and they are also doing same for Andre Silva. Because he was one key player for them. The entire team in your 70 pin is a second tier side. You can't compare it to maybe Liverpool, the aura how the news will travel far. Or the Nina Bomuswa. European board or share good say there could be a charity game, there could be a game yearly, annually, on the day the incident happened, 3rd of July, between Penafel and Liverpool, just to honor the two brothers for their contributions to both clubs.
The other guy now by England.
Very sad. Emiliano Sala from Nantes.
Very serious.
Cardiff City.
So whether or not Cardiff, whether or not it will be to me, I do know Asempa from, but I mean I don't know if they were late or they wanted to be fast or I don't know. And they say something like a pontoon and no more catchy. Ferry now make kind of ferry no a fakasi na. Inti driving no more traffic, no more the car na I see pontoon so ferry this so near the Omako England. Chale. I don't know, maybe they were late or something. But the car mu use the car and train go slow.
David Lamborghini.
And it's our home theater be another one, David. As our home theater. So mu beam kakra. Also mu beam kakra.
Just unfortunate.
That kind of time by rough.
David. So anya basi na investigations be training then but the sad thing is in life has already taken away from Diogo Jota. Nipa film no matter the investigations that follows. Boss, Diogo Jota no send cancel on 11 ekosi akan dia. We have to continue our job. Boss unim say sia me no ka say 2-2. Fluminense asheba.
Hey. Les hommes stop bon.
Matheus Martinelli Lima. Ashefes good yama Fluminense.
And I think the whole football world
and a savage start here.
Wow. Boss, the whole football world will have to see a psychiatric, even fans. Because Osha Jota it will have a direct impact on Liverpool. And not only because ahead of a game, you see footballers play not only with pain. Sometimes the joy they have for the game and the more we then explore passion about along it. But pain being fear beat me bama. I grown out would look right then. Because game will be all shot. Madam for be sending message says say so game a cancelo and it never say what Jota Jota no a better teams be brave. Yes, a better teams especially team are not yet part and parcel of it Liverpool. They were building something big with Jota in it. I hope to see a newly revitalized Liverpool next season with the inspiration now on Benya Fra Brantin Wumu. Name say the negative tenor. We might not see things well. Indeed, footballers come and go, humans come and go. But some people leave some indelible marks over your brabo. You can't clean it easily. Will be obeying. So I don't want to believe say the and most of the players, and it is true. Naturally, a bloom spirit can be doom. Osha Mosala messenger. What's your numpo or slow? Who can be first to assign Finny Chrome holidays? I call side. No, why not in you could come? Ibrahim Konate videos are post to IG. Nane so numpo wa wu nso tiase because the young couple born in it Mercy side. Ah, mobile bra. Jota na heading a free mono. I hope coach and slot for the checking a test out to serve a pan on the brofin and the real because tactical board not Dr. Dean or striker number 9 next season. He's my best man. Misfortunes happen and it can have big impact psychologically to people closer to them. Now yeah, fans in Ponomia 2 and the and when it. Now footballers are more far. So I think they need psychologists. Psychologists no kwa what see story we and him kwa be se no
na mpanimfo akọ
him be se no it is too tragic and no people say rade and then kebe to man kema footballers in where because they hold some parts of the world joy be and namasasi we should be ano footballers holds it.
That's wow and Evans kakra bi territory nkona how the idea I'm saying be soon cry be soon go areho papa
Erico we are simwa we know bia na shebe
that's a Portugal company for the BB yom
yes
BB yom
se okopiem wo Porto kropo no mu a
BB yom
niema ekoso ho no enye and then I chanced on that video when okopiem was anabria Mame no Isabel Silva. One ni kunu Joachim Silva. Omako piem Spain. Na omako to omma no amu said the pictures now no. Like you cannot describe that this is Diego Jota or this is Andre
Gomashi.
Felipe Texera da Silva.
Na FC Porto president Andre Villas-Boas do obibi se unsu.
The woman the way she was weeping Erico, you just can't phantom it.
Yes, sir.
Obia 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
So we are break na
22nd June.
Yeah.
My wedding.
Me no kase na aka 2 weeks.
Long time girlfriend.
I'm return it back to.
Aka 1 week near 2 weeks.
Now I'm return it back to process.
Me no akwa wedding. Ayi bibia wi. Ma and that we was so obetimi ama nti ni kakra
kasa.
Because like I just don't understand. Say nipa ne mamienu ugo pemo Portugal on. Like Brazil here man. Ti said the biblim hatie no.
Yeah, that's how they
Portugal so no ko a. The exception of the people are now Ronaldo story no what here there. Man for Ronaldo kala no na skin no ka say bia wani hia.
Onye brefo.
Hwe ni papa Dennis Avaro nsane ku no. Adwendwen abusua no ma ne daniti so no. Eju ba kowe Wakim Silva no ma amji Premier League no Liverpool je na ye with an assault no oni ne yire Isabel Silva ekopie Anfield. Go and see the excitement when they were jubilating, they were celebrating that particular win with an assault winning the Premier League and now leveling the Premier League record in terms of trophies won. Now 2020 between United and Liverpool. Now Diego Jota, who was sometimes used as a super sub. Obamwa, you could clearly see his impact. Our baby team, most especially
important goals.
He's not a goal machine like the Cristiano Ronaldo's. He's not a goal machine like those players we've seen, the Lewandowskis and all that. He is a winger who can even play different roles. He's versatile. He can play as a second striker. Sometimes the false number 9, he can play there. Diogo Jota. And Diogo Jota Texera da Silva at this moment, I'll bet you can carry no. We checking numbers now. Erico, Nanka do level be I'll bet you can say okay, pick or win it laurels. What I say? When Liverpool the Omaye with this project and I start to take over from a charging couple. Who knows what next season they could have done? Liverpool, they will, not saying they could have done. They will be able to do. And for such a key player, so all about money I could transfer. Oh, ferry, Oninia. Na, Sabe, car, super car. When in your be a car, we are from the super car. Lamborghini na quality no. And we na ya na Drake monomini music videos no.
Lamborghini Euros SUV.
SUV sounds so ntibo amo use Honda no na SUV no. Ya mo check speed no. Na Lamborghini na kwa yi
matters for them na.
Charlie. Na sese mo na speed no. Sa curve sa kwan no. Sa na bra ho no. Zamorana ho no. It will cause this particular accident. I'm a player no say be went near me pono krampie. Because car no tire busted. I'm a say okay a veer off. And you come that dear mu I'm a catch fire. Such a yeah case of body seat belt on in here. Every crop at Portugal for mu starts music starts in Numbako a demo. Na certain BBC akwakwisi. Just imagine yourself in the shoes of you say Texera da Silva, Diogo, Jota. Saying and can you know I am Rosem. Such a car,
a two-seater sports car, of which currently have 4 variants and they are tone.
Wow.
4 and they are 4 pay.
4 pay.
It cost more than $400,000.
Thank you.
Joe, Mame Lamborghini, Cano, yes, and Lamborghini Hurricane, yes.
Was it Lamborghini S1 SUV?
Yes, a Lamborghini Urus SUV.
Urus SUV. So a player, and I make a man more goes out. What I say? And a team on Andre Silva, Nino.
Those cars, the moon soon be brave.
Yes, for the excitement, the Porsche flashy car, what you say for a sports car, you what you say. Playing 398 games in his club football as a professional player, scoring 136 goals, 66 assists, winning 6 trophies. In fact, 5 with Liverpool, of which 4 and major trophies, and I need 1 with Wolverhampton Wanderers. And that happens to be when Wolves were qualifying with Nuno Espirito Santo from the Championship, Amba Premier League. No, that is he was part, and Onachi and Liverpool Ekofano. In the national team, Portuguese national team, winning the 2 UEFA Nation League with them in 2019 and the recent one. 49 games for the Portuguese national team, Navigators, 14 goals, 6 assists, 2 trophies. So in all, he's played no less than 473 matches. 473 matches. He scored 150 goals. He's had about 60 saying assist. A player when retire playing at the top level. What we say no. We are saying na say football no sumi ya ba beto yin so. Ne maame no. We carry.
No be say go come.
Debi.
Asem wa asa brofo ntade.
Unim set time na miso a me papa eto Park Bell. Yes. Na ko Park Bell me papa to Park Bell Pentium 4 2011 edi maame. That time no.
There's a type of type where funny pa 5, type where funny pa 2. Type just say.
Enti computer no wallpaper na cars we. That time.
Say flashy cars.
Uja na why na slide show. Ti we bi ba. Na foforo so aba. Enti me kai sa ta na so Jomensa o hammer. Hammer yellow bi. Na ni nyina ka ma yi ho. And he. Nyankopon ehuni pa mobo. E na che say ye nim ba bi ade ne ba akosi o. Me nua yi na nam ha ya. Ade akye ya okọ. Eti na Ronaldo mu eji se mra na omo bo Spain e show mo UEFA Nation League na omo last time omo beti mo nua no
uni pa bi ahwani na bi wa na last abe unu no Asempa 94.7 FM, the headquarters of Ghana Sports. Yantisi storage team utie Prepzone me dey Kegyiwa Nankasa Asiedu Boadi. O messages are welcome. 0249136744 0249136744. Now yenko the C1 time Nico Williams wayi basa for C1 time Crocodile John Wagadrefy, yes, and contract extension by far until 2035. And we thought it was done because Bayern the nice Bayern the young film Gakraga Barcelona nafa. But Zlatan, why would Nico opt to stay at Bilbao when a whole Barcelona built?
Yeah. So Nico Williams story no Athletic Bilbao nya player different Ruiz. Or yeah, the same thing. He didn't move. He stayed with the club for like 15 years. And no problem. Football fans will always be like, move to the bigger club, have a storied career, quadri trophies. But these are guys who go bask on one history within 5 years. Or don't goalkeepers in the footballers. Or more do no park no so. That's their story. Because a community-based football club, when it comes to selling, it is not like they don't sell. Make I say Odriozola, if you want to Real Madrid, it was a smooth sale. But when it's about one of their big guys, hey Nico, one of their gems, Wababi unity in the past 3 seasons, our mainstay in the Spanish national team, it is not only about the money. They have to ensure set a base smooth. And in football, say the FC Barcelona, a bad thing, say player be free on walk direct to Real Madrid. Say the Real Madrid player be free on walk direct to Barcelona. I think say Figo and Luis Enrique when they see
it take a lot.
It has to take a lot.
And Ronaldo Crana direct.
Exactly. And
even though ball clubs no and I say for
the B yes. Omo direct for Luis Enrique and Figo Muno, it was not easy. It is never easy for terms to be agreed between these two clubs. In the history of Athletic Bilbao was one of their biggest rivals in Spain and Real Madrid, Barcelona. In their history, Upetimba Kwanene Tiaduma Super and Nansing from 2000s and Abasa peak, you know, slash that rivalry off by beating them anytime they meet. And Numpono, when they had their chances, they proved that they were also big guys against Barcelona back then. So for Nico Williams to move directly to FC Barcelona, whether it's 50 million, whether it's 60 million, Barcelona yekasa UEFA sa fine more 60 million financial fair play. Barca are still in shackles. And the only thing Metimaka say one report about Bakobeyama FC Barcelona na ebe improve on finances no. It won't take just 2 to 3 to 4 years. No. That Spotify deal or more no. It won't take that partnership between musicians, the music brand and the football club no. It is now going to help improve their finances, but it is not there. And about transfer stories now I expose you Basa more. Say you people are still recovering. A idea afina mo yeden more recover. A bad story now. Exactly. A bad story now. It was about would he be guaranteed registration? And Bilbao didn't want the guy to be frustrated because within some few weeks the players are turning back. The players are coming back almost pre-season. And it will be a bad story for Nico Williams. So I bet you know train Basa. And you see last year no man sending a contract offer improved one from Bilbao. The essentially this year no over branch in a personal life any Nico Williams from your family now. He's getting an improved offer from Athletic Bilbao. So you people can go and sleep with your Beji Champions League. Beji La Liga. Beji Lami Yama Bebo. We saw you didn't come outright. Say player no ye tonako. Team now all turn a few no. They are insisting. They say the player is coming and the player now all turn no. A direct no. Basa were even willing to add-ons now.
But
Bilbao say
other players willing to
add-ons. Any other players no. Bilbao ye you sika. Ye debate to a branch no offer no mama. Why then? What's now? So to me, seeing Nico Williams extend as a footballer, ne part of what you should know 10 years, 2030 with Athletic Bilbao. This is their legacy they want to build for the club. One day, with trophies or not, if he still stays there, he'll be proud. If even he doesn't, improved offer with 10 years, 50 million. Well, Basatmima Lamasia case 1 billion release clause after just a season.
Yeah.
So I didn't know Bilbao want to mean Sanyeden and Manico Williams. So they are just using the same tactics as Basa Eddie and they bought the young talent who buying. Basa wants to prove Bilbao player with history, legacy, with how big the club is, and Bilbao is letting you know that. About financially, I bet you more than I rattle
10 years a day.
Exactly. But saying it here, Bilbao away say Bayern crying a brand no pay. Real Madrid and you're breaking giddy. But we all know that the possibility of Abrantes and Rodrigo Goes before Nico Williams fitting for Real Madrid ain't difficult. Because have you Tevas in some kikano couch El Chiringuito TV in the I say on one casapon a better for Fred Florentino Semisera Quano or Bassa for no one to mambe clock release clause, no bit mabe fano, and it will be smooth. So as we speak, Bilbao a statement to the whole of Europe, Sabranch and it's a Wiana. Release clause near the Arsenal in Brana bedding, a bit trigger. And so more extending a Sakabasa, one club or Jinanasu to degree sister of better. Then it's in quite catching a Skasem. Lajan. Last year, you were Hanum, Nessa Spanish RFF, intervene. A drew me put the Nessa Florentino Perez, intervene, and Sana Bassa Timmy registered Danny Obo. After 2 about first season, you know, Nessa registration in Sensem Samba. Last season, they signed only 2 players. Paul Victor Ao joined the team, no, and Danny Obo. It was very difficult for Bassa to register Danny Obo. And that's how football is. When finances go deep down, not a sinking club may struggle in the transfer market. In the previous years, players by Matteo Alemani, players from by most of them were not regular starters for their club. Most of them were even free agents, so they came on the terms of not a transfer fee. Name on wages and salary abasa offer. It's no more secretary biase, but Nico story near different. And the Christians in smooth seal because Chelsea were even willing to let him off their books. But Nico Williams, Bilbao are not willing to let him off their books. And so more cash out on him. And the 10 years now on just a team Bianco Nico in January, in summer, if Bayern are willing to go for him and they will pay, they can get the guy. Just that they have options to be slow. So just a statement to scare FC Barcelona off. We see Cardinal where then improve them. So FC Barcelona, as we speak, fans out there can talk and talk and talk. But to me, it was a good decision financially for Bilbao, any player Nankasa. One day, he might get that offer he wants. Now, so one day, when Bilbao now retire Bonibiao, Munia, they are legends.
You look at yourself and say, "Dear Parliament, me the Bilbao
exactly
apart from Copa del Rey."
Exactly. And the boss,
maybe you are conference league.
Sankofu, you know, a more mentality be say they have to show their allegiance to the club that made them. Francisco Totti, and one of the greatest midfielders, but he showed his allegiance to team. A friend say, "AS Roma," whether we like it or not. Opayambo top 10 legendary midfielders. One about Totti, they will do Rome says, "Yeah, Omebo Totti and Sonoma Divine." Because some of say on the head the unthinkable lady and mom. So to me, financially, any abandoning career, Basika Sema, who deserve to be Kessiana and Untia extending the contract now. It's a step in the right direction.
Right. Evans Bremo Otu Akote. YouTube, Makacho say live on YouTube, Prepzone, yes. Kegyiwa Nankasa, Kegyiwa Nankasa. What Prepzone cry, you see us on YouTube. No one joining here, yes. So it's a good evening, boss. Okay, Frederick Akwasi says, I'm doing the watching live from Dr. Pusha's area. Frederick Akwasi, where is Dr. Pusha's area? Alright, Esel Akwabuansa was say Jota almost had a perfect life and no noise about him. So humble guy, loved by almost everyone, but had only 29 years to live for. Life. What if in someone and by 29 when who said December 9 until about 28 in his heart. It is
as I'm not kind, I have a certain message here. So sports athletes do offer psychologically from the impact of the sports that they have. Through winning and losses, it devastates their brain, and so for they don't have to be allowed to be driving by themselves. Say obi bi oye sports biano nken say ye jai ono nko apo no yeden because boss Pep Guardiola na ne yirin sensem ye na be tell say a dedication of said o si de no ho ama agudie no enti me yati ase because footballers boss who live normal life, they don't live the normal life we live. Oh, now me pay me tell me to aduane bi by a professional footballer no say and so that dietitian enti doctor mo ne yimu sa no ubeda hu na akwese because he's not the only victim.
Now I was speaking to Ajman Badu some time ago, no chairman say when they come on preseason like this, you catch your session where did you ye your mama your friend is saying wait and say ultra so over back. Nasa what trust I wait na tifu salary.
Akwese every anytime you hear man for Pogba story no say Njobi no yeden of fire from Dr. B no po onimo and I have
to me enjoy how you are.
No. These people we have to discipline. We love them too much. I see a mom than robots. Yeah, bibia mom. Because any Dr. Kwana accident. Mikel Antonio. And this is one thing. Ube come the player na kasane bia na wo Jane BB. A good year na man ye den. Jane. Ronaldo enya accident in 2009 with a car. But Cristiano Ronaldo survived. We have to get closer to these athletes. No more on side of the story. Say, we know. But mo be stars are. Mo to me live the life you want. Opie kwa ye beji we chief Messi. Opie so talk groceries for you as a mountain so kwa na obia. You know, sometimes you need professionals to be at your aid. We are not saying so a professional driver na bibia saying it means but at least a bedding, a bell limit. But imagine Inter Milan. Now you saw 5-0 against PSG. Now Omoko now see Lautaro Martinez na plane driver na pilot or Omoko back to Milan then so check them exactly because these things to me
it's what
yes yeah mobile
right Evans Bram on we discuss this here
we also say obidu ekwakire nkwa empanyufo si emfane nkwakire gu kwaye wa age wo no soso no yemfre no kwaye si kwaye age wo no yemfre no kwaye wa se o check owura ni din e Felix Arthur Williams one ni do yire Maria Arthur Williams wo makontu o mutu free sunyane va pompoati fidi ko bie wo sunyane ewura mu enso so e Sahara desert so e ko pie mu e Basque impotemu a se uye nipa na so oti sabi nipa asia e so dwumu se no sa Basque impotemu no odo omu de na didi kire owura ni didi Felix at the time na 2010 World Cup Spain na je no owura ni sinkete se by who kokuru ga se me ko Spain mani mu me ogidi wa rehemu se me ko wa ma brabo a me wo Ghana he me hu kire mi e be sesa sa tem na yira fafuru desert no so kontu na nya yize sha o mu paso a de kokupi ho e ma nei wo mu ba panyi na sa tem ya wo no ineki kakra ball enam so ma be sesa wo mu nyina o ma brabo enei o ma ba be sisi ai sukuu no ni we o ai kokupi mu pokuase area mu ho a football no and obedase no na obeda the local club na o basket ho no and I change your life, you know, and that is Athletic Club Bilbao. And Eriko, so be very big, you know, so one tiasia, Ubakase be nanda na bobo kwefesa Barcelona ho. Na Athletic Club Bilbao, there is some trophy I win it. Chichile chaba yere, Ubatan Bilbao, Debbie, Aquarano, and then only 2 months or best and in the contract, you know, or Jinama Miru. And so be tiasia. First of all, so could details anymore. Player no dey now see also nyina team ba ko person obo no Barcelona. And now we be develop odobi between ono ne Lamine Yamal na Zora Ibana. To onko na share team you can clearly see it. And then omo try say Branton no 50 time omko gi Euros no oba be pay mo Barcelona but sikasem no as that na kan wasem no tete Barcelona bobuku no. Last summer omo de pem so sa amfa and this time they try so metonton players binom na nka team ma kwanya beda ho no mo wi a omatima be fight player we no ma register no our La Liga system ni mu eto omo ko request meeting any player ni agent shy ama ni no omo gi tum so ombe sign no ana ni Barca for return to do no amfa so last year dey na amfa no ana na agreement omo reach ye omo reach agreement we no no omo say omo twen until July saturday no ma tonto omo players ni binom na kwanya na nya ba beto etinka mid of July dey e say player na dey yetimi sign no eti name gram dey to just by 12th of July dey na so Branton no wenya sign dey amani himfa Barcelona because the answer can say Lamine Yamal onu ni birthday no dey edikan dey atwam na mom ni party no Obasobo Monday on the 12th of July. That day is the same birthday. Nico Williams Susubedi. Tinkomina the same Ibiza. Baby on Bedino. A Juanaka birthday in Bekoso. So it was bound to happen. But then, like Zlatan has already explained, Sikasemno Hadiba quite woman. Now, no go back and catch a wadum bedroom will can say. Yenya La Liga president. Already did have Tebas Medrano. Javier Tebas Medrano, only president of Athletic Club Bilbao. already din any John Uranga John Uriate ni Abiete Basco e meeting no komo e course nya ne se owura ye bisa mo system ni mu no ye betimi aka se abrantie we ye man of kwam akwa mo Barcelona ye betimi register no am aba mu player a obesi aka La Liga ni mu ana ana Abiete Base abominana system no e ho no de Barcelona for no obeka bra mo bra kra so mo register ni omo no se si asta no mu ni akonya gise bi omo tonton players gise bi omo ye den omo players bi kolos ni ade no mo say okay se sade awaka yate ana Barcelona for say okay se si ai agent na wie ndie na nka wie kura ye de ane se player na jatu obeba eti ye twa nyame ya dom na few days bi akoyi a ye bebo modi ai den asan player no ana be oba for no media aso betu dwa say Nico Williams da bi adu di o ye den okọ ofiri bobo konimu anche ana ni nua Nicky Williams aso baba tu dwa say abusuafo ye be sere be oba for na mu support ye ka say menua Nico Williams no ye be da mas me de minimum na esumo minja mo ko ba bi ada na so menua isua no oso on Barcelona na obeden obebo eti sese last summer mbeka ye for so na ye ka bia na oje ye den oje 2-1 ni ote a ye ni nye di djuma but after season wey o share 5 goals 5 assists out 29 matches for La Liga ni mu the entire season for Athletic Club about 45 matches 11 goals 7 assists as a winger ye nim sa Branton o fefeba o potential no on so to aso etimi ye den etimi ye faithful the mamwa nka but player no o so person ko amesra mu unja ne monko sata mu na ni muru ana oni ni nua no ayi picture da so no na ho ana fans ni bi akose no na ayi Carlos Lopez o wi no ye painter nso so se masan restore mu destroy the 1000 time ye be ye but assembly nyina no akoba besi ade ba akoso agent no any Bilbao pen for mo ti asese be ma yenye basafoni ni o metumi aba be saa betua sika aba beto be okwa e be di ni pass on be register opa
now tete what's
yes ya tese ba hemu ni kibi pe ya tese ka bebre kro be show interest Chelsea bi Arsenal bi nyina nya o ni Nico Williams o mo pe adentina o ma ye stand contract that even bonus be a lucrative offer bi ba ye be tia sa ma wako na mo meduru ho a ye sika de mo ye Prepzone ye kase na ka 2 years our banter contract so and was 8 years the account 88 plus 2 common mathematics be ka cho 10 years the nyasa bia na was 10 years o 2 years na aka so no and what them and ko 2035 it is a no 10 years and then anymore obebody amomo it tells you say dan can numbers are for by between 65 wa and then the price I can say the release cost no e cost no be 90 85 less than be 80 80 bia dey so tua nti abrantie no sesi enu wade na why no onye traitor because of the fact say man aswate say nya dey a Barcelona for betima register no and Barcelona for no dey me say can so say ye no etena say agent ka say be a player na yesane no na ye ntimi register no La Liga ni mu a eriko mu akwanya say mo betimi ni player na ko ba bi amoye den mo pe Barca for dey no mo kan no but player also so dwe ne datch ho o say dwe say ne bobo ko na no oyes omo no amanfo e de send image na kofa chi washo amani nyu abe patch no ene sa de dia me na me kan ye krase maka me boa me we eti Nico Williams is still a player of this and utie ni nsam no osande to dwa any video na ba bonte oni ni nyina no eye lo ese eto nyom eje fans nani osme monte so a e che say yes o kire mu a ehoye ni fie Barcelona eye ni fie basketball Athletic Club bawo eho ni fie o me ye na busua o me ye ni nua no mema ni nua no ma ni wofanom ni nananom ni chese ni bibia eti esi to me it's a good decision for the young player.
Count 1-1
but the game still our tip Fluminense and Medica and what Fluminense are going to qualify over Hilal and then of course we will see what will vote. So
it's a good decision. Good decision and ignore Barcelona.
A good decision. He hasn't ignored Barcelona. Yes, he say. Yeah, that's what someone. Yes, September.
He hasn't ignored them.
Only ignore mo. Yes, September 1 ebe. Say see the number 10 man. Oh yeah, Barca na say that teneka uosika. Obi anka so ntimi ni nsan twetwe komo. But na kan na nka obetua bi assistant Ghana cedis. This time we be able to 120 Ghana cedis. So now bet 65 million euros. Then they are signing Nico Williams from Barcelona. This time you are going to pay in excess of 85 million euros. He has already done that.
So
he did that.
I don't know.
But after he did that, the opportunity for you can say Atlantic have a bomb penny for so bet me player not transfer catch bema Conform so member ma bo munisika o mun say company we say be the one gas here need ni La Liga you register no goalkeeper no ma for the free Espanyol no you register no enti sa no money all these factors consider no abante na get to miss basa so I'm so musika said omo to VIP seat instead omo nya wie di count of VIP seat brother na agisika one reporter tuatua ne car na nka ne yo say Maria Batomi o abebode ato nyina we betuatua ti di omo nyina say abrante didi Nico Williams no oso otena basa force ampa omo pa abrante no mbehia no a sika no wo de so obeje 80 billion na mo say sika na
ya semba Chelsea for mi ayo Oscar fine
mo sika mo
so na ye nyina na ye fa fine
what you say masa the woman is a bassa for Mentimia Nico Williams.
All right. Uti Asempa 94.7 show near Prepzone. 10 years sorry so. Some be brave we table so. Ye de e papa nya sem ketwa kra. Me ka se bono ngotwa me ne obeti komo bi no ngotwe no akloko ti mamenka efo hwentia bites ho asemo mfancha. E pa cho low libido. Ese se o increase ne kakra. Yo buy increase your libido. Boost your appetite. We obey my waist pain na de on yema in a pain na be so waste mu waste na de yema na pain na be him be na yema reduce flames number high sexual performance I didn't be gina so esese moja ne ko me moja ne wurum ne to di bodwuma na moja ntimi ndia afosane tenya sakeke na onom se wonom nsa ye careful nyensa ko praw efo hwentia kan for the amount ne mo ken ho ana yede Prepzone jumadi at the live on Asempa 94.7 FM. You go so kind messages they keep coming on YouTube, on Facebook. The Prepzone is airborne, loud here at Kaswa Fete. I'm winning Benjamin Dia Deban. Hi Rico, it's your boy Man Fresh from Mankomeda spelling idiot boy. Thomas Doches Eric Asiedu Boadi, the foreign minister. Please let me take this platform to send my condolences to Liverpool team and the family of Diego Jota. They should be strong in the Lord. Fake or the fee of Fake new plantation cycle. Yes, also sharing live. Partey, don't worry, God is with you. Okay. I say I don't believe Thomas Partey can behave like that, and the lawyer should fight for him. Okay, Big Sharif for the Almighty God will take control for this unbelievable and unbearable case from Big Sharif and Obasima Antwerp no Difibai. Yeah, okay. I'm in Glasgow, and when this car is on the street, even the whites keep looking at it. To say yes, when the sign fit, then the whites will look at it. Now, the Mbromo transfer to Manchester United no, on off. Most Mbromo since the we well double figures, in your bad. Nti Amafobisa say is he the best striker United can get on the market. Nti amu kom ho person kofa Mbromo ebayana. They be say uko. Ebi abeka call Germany kra Borussia Dortmund nka wetimi kofa
Seu
Girassi aba ana owo nkwa no break bank kofa Isaka ba see that thing yeah strikers we hu ne ko boloma yere hu because when Silas Ferguson wanted a striker was there be Arsenal mo sebo for me fa na ko
Ruben van Persie
ko Van Persie na be league wa ha be wa wa only league no na be league wa ha no so
ya no me o mo ntimi
ento wo nkwa na nka wa yeden what me our Fatima for beside last please Barcelona fans and all football fans should take note that Nico Williams snub to Barca in the last minute is more political and financial than emotion.
Yes.
My condolences to Liverpoolians and the best and best our Ghanaian brother. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Evans Bram in Buemo.
Hey, Brian Bumo ni dey on. On share anya bad o. Is the Premier League is how. So for a player to play 38 matches and give you 20 goals, no was 7 assists as a striker. In fact, also omo dey no omo mo no say bia ono na Arrowhead. Sometimes only one visa. And a system go I man your visa be boss as second striker. No only be money then only the Brentford. And Ojuma no many Thomas Frank na. Oma Bojuma pa. And personally, what I can say is Brian Bimu the season how team say afa dia mano on the career mu and so say this particular season here twam yi 2024-2025 season some be say twam ni na on time Brentford kra no from time of free throw ebe PM of Brentford in the year 2017 and as 2020 no from time of COVID-19 buy no from that time till now no season oya dey before this season no was the first season about 47 games more or 16 goals in all competitions and 7 assists in 2019-2020 ever since then no every time we are a single numbers and now the mouth one share 8 year or share 9 and 1 and this season we mount 20 goals so it tells you say striker no will improve it okay. And Manchester United going to the market so mo kofana ba no I don't think it's a wrong idea
really
and a wrong idea but no kwasam say be player no o kofano no any club no level no ne class no pedigree ne ambitions no you see the player kind of player coach no ne ideology the system no obebo no ebeboa amomatimi achieve sa targets no those set goals no objectives na and only question say be say ho Manchester United players 50 times ukai Alex Ferguson Papa Fergie odo omo G 2013 de ni wie bepemi ni a ma bra chenyi Louis van Gaal de yi omo nipa David Moyes abre omo kofa ne bae hwe omo di Louis van Gaal bae Jose Mourinho aba yakofa omo play Ole Gunnar Solskjaer edinaba yakofa Ralf Rangnick ediaba ene Ten Hag
Netherlands Pep Guardiola
what I say Ten Hag so aba ekosi sen ye change players don't forget yakofa Alexis Alejandro Sanchez I have Fabio Di Maria nei also ko premu enso so Rosario Central Argentina we jai Europe ball free Benfica wa ya de obebo top teams you be can one some later but look at the players yakofa Falcao ne Zlatan Ibrahimovic just say players ni be yakofa dia ba
Nigeria guy no
Igalo omunya bebo eko Federico Rodriguez munya bebo Fabio na so bo Lukaku o aja Lukaku mu bro Luka striker bude munya bebo ye hu die kosi ye it is to tell you says the kind of air system now United everybody nya ho materials na recruitment team no ekofa de ba o ma berada ono owura na ni din de ye kan say Jason Wilcox ono na sporting director o ma berada isi wo sampanyfo mienu no they should do owura ni din de Sergeant Ratcliffe they should do him a favor play ya amukwa akofani bisa won oba fetish system ni mu ana owura ndidi Ruben Amorim wan kodi holidays na ni 3 weeks kura enne ya Asempa PM quarantine oba back because players woman to me sani bi Chelsea the 2 days oba club World Cup no asani player aba san players na san register omo FIFA for omo system ni mu ani omo timbo ena na dwi ya 1 am woman omo tinya bo omo Palmeiras omo tinya bo Joao Pedro Hunquera de Jesus you register no nye jersey number on the 29 na on the baba be look at what Manchester United here player ba ko follow no for 4 weeks he got into 1 month which means no and now akake to be and then reach verbal agreement you then reach personal
but in the first your first point was that and bad by
bad but I'm asking myself say player no bet me ma kasi keza
good targets right
Philippe continue Korea sama okay Philippe Coutinho kobo Inter yehu baby okọ ni nam sa amfa but Inter de no be boy fine no Liverpool for tisika na yeden e ko fa de bae obe ball no ne Suarez e benya partnership ahead of the World Cup Satam men ko okra Satam na Gerrard mu afi na mu free sim ni mu o ti ase na akọ we aba ye kasa obi na o kelly ball Coutinho Johnson de na wanye okoko pie mu Barcelona no de na esi enu kwase susu wan kokora nkeye achire be una Philippe Coutinho ni nam baby a okese o mo in kata no na yi na na ni be Premier League Aston Villa this is not the Coutinho I name him. So sometimes moves do player no to say Brentford say no a team obo a ene de but how comfortable play for Manchester United no the kind of player always better no me say ntibi to si me no je be no improve mo say unye good team bi a o man surprise a obeje the deal for e dey ama wana Galatasaray okoyi nobody should tell me say Turkish league you know is not ranking among the best in Europe. Turkish Super League you know it was true though it is not among the top 5 neither the 6 because you top 5 in everywhere Portuguese Premier League and beba Dutch Eredivisie beba and some maybe Turkish Super League aba in terms of the FIFA coefficient you know UEFA coefficient they do mabamu and about in the pecking order but clearly you can't tell me say branch anybody my boy oh Lille Metropole the okwa Napoli akwa Galatasaray so kunumbu ye play be mo ba be di Manchester United as a goal poacher potent striker yentimi nya branch emedi animu na Newcastle United team ekotisika na okọ Real Sociedad na okọ for Alexander Isak e de na ba be Premier League ni mu na ba be cause wonders na United to so na nino ehunu bi Victor Gyökeres nani ye ana asan for o me so ba be ko ba Brentford no esikasem owura ni di Edi Federico Varandas e ba be to do na sporting director ma sporting CP o say 75 million euros so to be sika 60 million euros e ko fa Zubi Mendy
ko fa Manchester kunya
mo e de ba na obi a obe ma sa goals no Europe nyina ye ka player o ma say 50 plus goals
no hu ni say Konya na feni we jo United with me tisa ska kofa Konya
na dey tin am timi koto Victor Gyökeres 75 million euros o mu timi koto no say bimo but mimo no ko mo bre eno ko agreement so mba reche we Brentford no akwa
time no so kwa na eko
time ko but ebe mu ni say no ye gusu ye pem because o me de bid ko ye reject ye second bid o me ye so mu table di akono enya ndu ye kra aka chem say sika na mo de ba no be ma mo abo amu ye and so you ask yourself say what is going on Sergeant Ratcliffe now oh yes on Ineos baba be any bread ya baba we no ene ne ayehu ya na I don't think say Manchester United omo panyimfo na omo di recruitment na nim no omo ye the kind of worker omo fans expect it and they be eba sa na man for the pressure ni ko Glazers no so ezika na omo peso omo yi pepe bi na omo ye and aduma na sese na omo jade ato Sergeant Ratcliffe no on the new team na omo ye the aduma no anything ama owura ni didu Ruben Amorim on so eteso na don't forget this is United the players bear me and woman in area or make free bobo kunmako and if sen come betima maintain omo on be cycle omo no betima team bonding na kebe bomo ujai central ako Anthony akọ bomodi wo Rebetis abomako the final of the Conference League such a team o betima qualify on be wuramu enso so ye can say Champions League Conference League mo ye can say Europe on be Europe no such a player okoka omo ye won changes ye can say Manuel Pellegrini Pomonti any the team no esi ye no also be German ako Sancho Anthony and the other key players Marcus Rashford one so free bobo ko Aston Villa eriko wo hu de si ya na wo mu ni name ya to the paper no wo hu eto on so ba be German akwa na o say they rebuilding na rebuilding o start free ko jo ho no nga be ko build aka ye hu ye the only point out the baby Europa they are Jose Mourinho be ye ba ono so abotre no ni player dress room ni we no ene ene the United there o recruitment team no ebimu no o ko fa ne ba he's a good player wa so betimi ama go so there but one season wonder won give me make say oh yeah pedigree class now United one the kind of striker they need I suggest the Victor Gyökeres, the Victor Osimhen. These are the kind of players.
Time oko. We know the sani ashes.
Oh, Debbie,
right, number 10 shirts in a kunya and a eshe and 62.5 million pounds. And then a year Lisbon for ne shikra was a very much. Oh, we see too. And the Gyökeres here the mambo baby. Wow, Zlatan Bremwe.
Boss. Eba Manchester United story na de ba kwa say me ma United ase say Evans say kasa no ma nyina ye hu say United standard ne die nke big standard ba we United fan now abonto say o ti say osunu bia to form standard ne ni soro ba bia biom yes the first sign of rebuilding accepting your fate and two things. Clubs be or accept your fate, but they are not able to turn from that fate to remember themselves. Say, "Omo a big giant, name omo consortium, and omo ye deben, omo se saba koni Arsenal." I'm as say ni fate ni also toss second cry, adan ya baby a teta form free na enye cry, but the referee say the legacy na so say baby a oninam ye second no. Uba United story now. I've always say this, say team. ehun say right back ohia player no kotoneba. Now they don't get a better winger who will drop deep to help the right backer. The team will fall again. Omukofa Wan-Bissaka team no perform because there was nobody to help that guy. And Wan-Bissaka was the best player for West Ham. Season NDA. Ufa free honoma. Omunya players are so omuba emfa why? Because the system and the standards are coach and did say Alex Ferguson no hono. Sambreno etwem. And that is the bar and the standard. But they say teams ever perform national more rise here. They rise through players who are hungry to do, not players who are the old standard.
You're hungry.
You're hungry to what? To do. Young chap Ruben Amorim, boss Obaye no. One thing a man no. If he will be successful, he did so well was every Ten Hag AC England or catch up said no before Sobe in the first training pono no nya Frankie de Jong any former player where they been wepe the training player not about that position for United even before Ten Hag but not Ten Hag akuma mo oni sa player ntimi nyeden enya aduma because onya player oni no dada player oni na ye aduma dada anyone Frankie de Jong as a manager it's a sign of failure. Because what could be possibility say baby a woko no na be a side player na ntima ba na say wontumi nya adwuma na then you are not ready to vary because good coaches change variations, good coaches live by the air available by them to be successful. First season and post to conglomerate say obo highline, second season obo who say edru be anya highline asem only United final or say one go sit back and defend me point. And a good coach, a mark of a good coach, a manager who can gauge and know the situation at hand. No idea what taking decision. So this is Manchester United. I'm first game about John Evans, the heart of defense. Where Evans will be as he's washed, the man was checking. The man wanted to give the United players the opportunity to put out their best. Of course, justify your inclusion because Onuma United close say I'll join the club after the season was sporting, and United say it is now or never. Okay. Into your buy and so playing the cards. Send a at the next summer transfer window. Wait my heading. I need your pay. This is Manchester United. You don't have the European tournament at hand. None. Not Europa. Not Conference League. Not UEFA Champions League. A tournament. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, any league on the ball. So United have the pool financially. One of the clubs are even omunina relegation umpono. Revenue mupeja and umbe team the top player. But essentially Adibu has say Quaresma, Diomandi, any just and an end Trebak or Sporting. Formed for the snare Jenny Katamo, Morishita, Hodgman, any Matthias Royce, Trencao, Goikos, Giovanni Quenda. So these are guys they were balling so well in the system of coach and did Ruben Amorim. I was sporting. And to my team, my friend say Manchester United signing Baku, clearly I'm ever say Wababe try all the systems United with players available, but still he will be doing what he knows and what he's proud of. Adia money year winner, sporting no, signing out Patrick Bogu join the clubs because they needed an electrifying left-footed player. Will be used to the left flank because he plays a three-back system. Players are all energy, drop it back deep and also join the attack anytime they need him. And that's Patrick Bogu. In TNS, how many Jana say no? Brian Mbemu. EPO ye league ba kubia. Okofa team liba. Now a new players are boss. Adaptation is key. And so we Brentford. Na a Brian Mbemu. Na or a player. He's a struggler. He will play. Nenye ding. Na so be babe se coach na say this is Ruben Amorim. Players on your more manabeti as I said there are some players who be told na respect one for mouth. In a season we choose Alejandro Garnacho to stay over Rashford no after Europa League final Alejandro Garnacho in some okoka ni be beti as I say discipline e be United camp hono. So he's one manager so head ben will instill discipline. He's one manager so head ben will restore parity so the authority he needs players of his kind. So if there's Victor Goycores now Kofana ba now all rebuild boss Arsenal po say Arsenal no ebinum so Kofa strike and try no one who use in football systems. The coach decide player where they bang. Or pay player or favorable and then the what's now baby as 45 goals.
Okay.
E can no quite anka sehu gurasi. Nka basa akoton so me replace Lewandowski because Liverpool washed. It's a goal so she say. So it is not always about matching your competitor. It's about carving your own path. So United air rebuilded ya. Won kon kofa Victor Gyökeres.
Sir.
Reason in America when say Saudi Mbemo eto. Now the Gyökeres eto no ma. Financially players are only feasible at the moment. Mbemo ahead of him. So Gyökeres deal is not out of reach for United. But I said you Matthew Kuna no early quick no they have to do same from Mbemo. If Mbemo joins United and he's going to fall for the manager no obeying Ejuma on Arsenal. These are players that you can count on them. These are players that you can say that at least you want to try something with them. Because there are some players boss when we back team one, they don't come in for you to create a system. They need already made system before they will function. Because the Victor Gyökeres now also 21 goals, 45 L Sporting CP no, and because CP was system be ahead running. Amorim by Wabamiati says players available at United in Pono ball to the tune of the manager. So he need players to ball to the tune of him. Pep Guardiola created a monstrous team, a G League, a dominating EPO. But they needed a UEFA Champions League. No, they needed a striker because in the final against Chelsea without Queno Aguero because he was injured. No, you know say the abort team without striker. But when it matters the most, you struggle. Haaland, you know, they smashed every record in Europe.
Yeah. So
why can't we see that our Marine team we are chance creation now be Bruno Fernandes, no player either than him, and all the Gyökeres be Jinama. Only when the bubble pass now Gyökeres actually go. So there are some players who joining team be at some time of their career they are destined to fail because it's like to me Mbemo will be a better fit to the squad because so the Gyökeres bar the eyeballs around the players that he has to compete for the EPL Golden Boot.
But he's worked with him before on TBA and Kenya Ding.
Sentina make say players available no we buy no player back what trusting na Bruno. Patrick Dogo Kotoye. When you make a coach in your Munina nsem wo. Onana is on his way to the French League One if things don't go well for him. So if the managers really like him, so when you have a system, you have only 2 to 3 players. No matter what, you don't risk it bringing in Osibo focus. You know, banana fire. Whenever assisting. So say Kunya these are fighters in the English Premier League. They know how the league already goes. So these are guys as a manager United can play.
So your point is that instead of going outside for a striker, now a player could be equally good son or EPO for no boss.
The numbers Mbemo gives to Brentford, there's no doubt so to me from a United. And adeba kwa see ni the moment yebeka team no so woba want me mbo e your manager ya available na bema player bia who say na team na any team obetima den abo because it's about the psychology of the players. Sancho mobile and Lingard mobile no o dressing room and na room mu nyina o ho Pogba mu omo bibia no more bomani say hey we don't do that here.
All right.
Emma, most of these players and live up to the building because a idea not standard no who dressing room boss and no because United standard men or dressing room. Who is that big man in their dressing room? So the manager needs to build a new team of warriors,
and that is the reason why he needs to go out there, get experienced players who are already established to play Manchester United. Look, baby, what's up now? Can me no injection? You want to make Kasem Bimu say or buy Bebo Berico? Look at one thing. You are telling me, say, because he's already in the Premier League. Yes, it's one of the factors, sir. A big advantage. But Lukaku, wasn't he banging goals for Everton? Me obe offering was at Chelsea, Man United, offering Everton by United, no.
Who was the manager?
You are asking of the manager.
Now, who will be successful?
Who also told you, Ruben Amorim, so say no, or the Premier League, Naji, we're finding the fit to
no.
So if you ask of the manager,
Asima can say, Manchester United is one club known for always comparing their current situation to the Fergie legacy. Meanwhile, Fergie legacy, no, some decades ago. You people are never going back there.
Fluminense 2, Hila 1.
Oh, the Brazilians are up there.
Wow, it's well. I think I get your point. Kunya Besha number 10 JC.
Yeah,
yes, Rashford.
Yeah,
and number 10 and Yajedia Binoti. We'll see how that goes. And you go see the Chani and the idea. 55 million in Bro Modiano 55. You're talking about Kobe 62. A week, or less than 200,000. I'm saying, man, you can work around that. How that goes. But could you situation, something which is Tottenham first bid. You're let's see how the second bid from Tottenham will go. 55 million. And 55 will be at the Kwani rejected, sir.
Sir,
55 is it too small for
55? You know, say yet talk Florent Vet. Bundesliga no player 102 times the best player. You got turn on it to 160 million pounds. Which is 125 million euros at the bar. So Mrs. Mo player be okay now your top team. Open one man, yes, will be 55 a term. Satam, no, and that's a term, not Celestine Baba Euro, more about and Baba over time, and if I tell you for Fernando and Reno Torres, Tam, none of Liverpool, about Chelsea, Satam, the 55 here. Now, just didn't talk Asiedu 150 million pounds.
But Kudus 55 sir.
55 sir. Kudus Wame. One shall class to 85. Hey, now Kudus well, boy. Kudus Wame can't have and because of issue no Benyan and the red card now, any part of this season. And the how Kudus no Kudus on any day.
Last season,
we are on Netherlands. Last year we are Ajax. Kudus no West Ham for
West Ham, yeah. 3-4 goals, 85 million. Mohamed Kudus
55.
A man of 50 crore unko. One say, yeah, clubs no value player no because of a big fish. Kudus was a mistake. Waka West Ham. Yes, he has to be very vigilant. When Osimhen story no, who be our uncle? No one ne papa no. And you saw your team now on but Sikason Baby
something.
We have to accept our fate. And see a jitum. Your Mohamed Kudus, ya ha ye ni ache. Yeah. I say kind of creature boy no. Boy Kudus ni mpo. No doubt. But move be bar force move no. Catch a team ni say me siremu mame family ama. 55 for sonje. Odiagwa West Ham know the potential. The whole world knows the potential of Mohamed Kudus.
They are trying to push Kaka.
So one Nico any Boba we no. Womo but so Jitum said Nico release clause their money. Said net for performance DP. Na Spanish national team in case something should happen no lose the sporter. So release clause no it won't make sense one day. Until Mohamed Kudus then it say first season a hit man or West Ham a one movie no. Second season it didn't make sense. Third season it will make sense. Then it
but then it just make sense.
Until possibilities na dia aduma. Until at this minute ene. Na say a club yabana a better than West Ham. No, so the same about me force to move. It is not disrespect to the club that you are. No. And say so. No, Kudus mo there. I say kind of question mo. Waba holiday show ni mo tie so tie Asempa me ba me ho no tie Asempa. Me kind of cry. Say team bi
ono ampia
move ntum. Because West Ham no dia gwa oni Manuel Lanzini. Kudus oni Manuel Lanzini. Oni bo bati Manuel Lanzini.
West Ham.
We na for wabrabo no be eyi akwa we mu de ni bi na Newcastle for midfielder be friend John Joe Shelby okoball Liverpool mu nyina ni tisa obe dan Newcastle legend odi we so the Mohamed Kudus we have that boss me say Mohamed Kudus born no nimbo no he has to be fortified psychologically. What the performance he won last year no utum say psyche of the player and also the coach available. Into what your coach no one now about the airport no. One no bit more bomb was how picky kakra to say the first season under David Moyes. Say end to me dia me Sremara
support to Johnny Kra. Na America.
Be any open be fa. Yes. 55 million. Over 85. Your performance will have to put you back at the 85. You see, the transfer window will be sabotaged because we'll be better say Florent Vet yet on 130, 160, 150 minutes. So when you vet story. Nakoshe Leverkusen. And some any Niama or man of the far Liverpool. Nako bisa West Ham said then Obeka team your Pepe Kudus or a talented 2020 or say Liverpool. Wabo Ayasida or Oba Kobe or Africa, Ghana or your star boy.
Yeah.
When 20 amount 85 million. No. What are your figures in the just ended season?
Any editor.
And Bemo Ayeka United, a coup 62 point then. A season I come yao. Young with some, you know, my battle, Machos kuna. A new performance and I say yao. A cardiac chum dia sanka Machos kuna or a second.
Sanka this association I can say, Sanka this association I can Nico Williams na Bassa Hano, so I could Jessica, so a wing guy Baba Bonica Unya. Go player about 29 matches, I'm 5 goals, 5 assists. Now Kudus Muhammad
so performance.
Now Kudus Muhammad so about 35 matches, I'm 5 goals, I'm 4 assists.
Boss.
The entire season now, Bonnie Kudus Waye. Kudus deserve better because we are talking about a player about Liverpool, no, about West Ham United, no, about 32 matches in the Premier League this season, 5 goals, 3 assists. Don't forget in the FA Cup, about 1 game or and a year for cup, so sorry, the about 2 games, and assist Bako or year for cup anymore. But Oko West Ham United. The first season, 45 matches. It's in the Premier League that we are talking about. I'm 14 goals. I'm 6 assists. I've told you the reason why Kudus and get to the best of the season. The factors are ACC here. No my happy here. My starting season. From Ghana camp. Yeah, the captains and man. You see, you cannot take those things out of the frame. Young cannot crunch your Kudus is not a bad player.
Boss,
the guy has super talent. But I don't ego. After that first season, West Ham United, no, we saw Kudus trying to be some sort of pompous. Yes! I saw Kudus. I saw Kudus. I said, "Mom, say cash nima."
Yeah.
No, I then your papa will friend cash nima fatal.
Masa.
Omo na isi omo manage Kudus. Oba ye.
Now me Kudus kwa kaba uma me ma.
Omo ni ko pie mu e kanda class of school back o. Nkrofa na Kudus ko mpa antena sikra ni yi. No man ko because don't Kudus so.
So star boy.
Eno na ye didi Kudus team no make come just.
Star boy.
Boss. Mohamed Kudus born no boss.
So managing the side.
So ni say Ghana ni bia person who Kudus say oye elite player.
Yeah.
But before you be an elite player, you need an elite coach with elite mentality, a winning man to teach you that before you be an elite player.
And not his current coach.
And not Graham Potter. Graham Potter most squad no.
So point is say Graham to Ngane.
Me point ni say the Mohamed Kudus we have boss ene. If Ousmane Dembele will be a vital man for Paris Saint-Germain, it's because of their manager, Luis Enrique. Because we saw Dembele from Dortmund, na potential, yes, talent on the rising. We went through Barca, a retarded, a retrogressive, because coaches from Barca, none of them was able to bring the beast out of Ousmane Dembele. Why? Because they were never winners. Ronald Koeman, Xavi, these are coaches and we are made. And two players, why made?
I made tempo.
What you say?
Right, guys, it's fine.
Solid one.
Yes, 0249136744. Be part of the Prepzone group. No, I catch you. Right, Piega said rest world. Yogo Yota. Okay. Now, Kepa. Asna, well, Minka.
Yes, I can't.
Asna, we say. Omopero say there will be Chelsea usually no sano. Say the Chelsea usually say Arsenal papa.
Arsenal dey ti we Arsenal fan our bontin wa shall say bompire at the end they done spiritual.
No, but Kepa is not a bad goal.
I'm not boss won't say me she scale of preference in my life. I think say Abraham Maslow yes she share food beba, shelter beba and son I want to be or why dey ben. Aba physiological needs be where say here into a football club like Arsenal. Boss, Unim said last season they were having one of the best defense in Europe and also in England with Raya. What the tone player Mukofa Bologna, Ricardo Calafiori didn't play much, but still they were one of the most formidable side. So what tells you that Ricardo Calafiori feta or Mekasa formidable side we own by ne omujina wa omope Mosquera from Valencia. Meanwhile, says he can kikaboma and can say with scale of preference, you know, say sha for the past 3 years. And Arsenal here striker, until Ateta person say what she said in skill Ateta and the ombody season Ben a team BG EP without a renowned striker ombody. No, you made 2000 or no.
It's not, you know.
It is say we're here deal. Not free so and team free form. Now I got to keeper.
It's here Asana here.
Yeah, Asana here
Kepa no here fata.
Kepa no here fata back up to Raya. Back up to Raya.
That is also important. Raya could get hurt.
But this is the possibility. Raya could get hurt. But
I know Liverpool, Man City's problem be there. Listen.
But Arsenal without a striker, and your cold or can, they cannot. It's a fact. They cannot win the EPL.
So no boss I be that. No, that's my.
Guardiola you know. Leroy Sané, Raheem Sterling, Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez. Now omu provide over 50 goals within these 5 names. But players 5 our Chelsea team won member 50 goals.
Without
Gabriel Martinelli.
That's Arrowhead.
Chelsea.
Without Arrowhead, no. Without that Arrowhead, no more other players. They're complementing with goals.
Exactly, sir. And you do maybe part 2021 final Champions League or Mulusu, you know. In that season league now, they played without a renowned striker because Sergio Kun Aguero was on injury. He was injured. So Chelsea, Man City were playing a stylish footballer. They who the Sere Due, Kvaratskhelia, Ousmane Dembele, Mo, Ana Goncalo Ramos, Steven Yena, Senya, Luis Enrique Ayebiacheno. Ebina Guardiola here, no, with players Riyad Mahrez so Katimba ko go. Sa season no Leroy Sané Katimba ko go. Arsenal fan Opambo Martinelli di me Martinelli how many goals to beat Andrew 15 Martinelli. Yeah, these are facts. Martinelli more 15 goals. Gabriel Jesus Drew maybe now yeah the winners aba they have winning mentality and as Zinchenko is a winner.
Yes.
Gabriel Jesus is a winner. Me I will say this about Drew baby Israel for Moses and the almost share corner say Moses akonto odi omutu ye no obewi Emma Joshua Twaso Ateta baby odi adru no omunti asese papa no waba be form afrim proyem di oma be gina sie su ba mesra osie no munyam ba mmiri mbre na EPO title no they are yet to clinch the ultimate. So yeah, Arsenal fan stop playing that sympathy card.
Okay.
And na baby aye won enye na ye mbo Champions League and Ateta be fire no wono na wode ya be me pacho wo wan who said Chelsea no mu team wo pam coach ana Thomas Tuchel di on be Champions League e to da edru baby a obi Ateta no e see a board no hwehwe ne niam mu because Ateta no so free Arsenal be kokko win now baby boss he's not a bad coach Mikel what's my building a system woman yet assess or a proper student of Pep Guardiola but dia wo missing say ne boss Guardiola ne duru baby we are dean to bring the cares for even the Arabian people to win the UCL no they needed Ellen Brot Haaland Koto striker was a Kepa Arrizabalaga go and buy someone.
So you can't waste all the time hoping to get what you want.
Boss,
check us here now. No.
Mikel Arteta me baby o tell me come send a letter man say me nua adwuma no wa jebi obi nka so abon.
Because now they are looking for so Martinelli could move. Martinelli, you know.
Sa kwa no podi Martinelli. Boss wa hwe mawuli wa yo fa to folk.
Aye.
Me de be si wa. Me nka sa mo ka say ma disrespect Martinelli. But the guy called Martinelli Abuchirinti anka bola me born Zlatan. No. We have to be emphatic here. There are some players ya bom dia so mo so extraordinary. Martinelli. Oh. No. We have to hey, what's your players for Chroma? No, even your players for Chroma me boy. Now we for Cobra me food according go so be man. No Martinelli I winger.
Hey. I don't know what can say.
The American say Arsenal for no enye disrespect. I understand.
No, but if
boss,
you have say Raya or Kepa, goalkeeping department you secure.
Boss, unim say Ateta team na da ho no. What keepers as in strikers? What keepers as in forwards? And today bia ye boni din so kuta best defense. Aaron Ramsdale and your mobile Premier League one man and
Raya Ramsdale and to say na chira
Martinelli Emiliano name dey say under Ateta nko what keepers as in strikers. Meanwhile the fundamental thing, one of the requisite things you need, even Leicester City win the English Premier League, they needed a striker, a goal poacher in the person of Jamie Vardy giving 24 goals that season. Riyad Mahrez also the over 16 assists plus goals second Asta for no monka ukoka ena Saka wine kaka Saka ne do be goals anywhere the league. It won't work.
So I'm a top man
on now wings. These guys are limited. Boss, me Ateta ocean history now home. Obisi Ebio your manager on per striker. Because what checking out Mikel Merino midfielder. By Mra or the Mikel Merino boss striker no. Now branch any point goals. In England, one of the teams with chance creation expected age it was so high Arsenal but none of their players and are meeting or more expected age ya create ya momo enti omo yetima wo mu create chances ne pa ba ebasi yambon to net ni ma players na ntumi nyedai endru ho wonim ne ntia
me say before you continue me ebia nipa no so ope goalkeepers the mo no yard God the goalkeepers we are mentioning are not bad
top goalkeepers
Ramsdale
what we Jamie Leno Martinez
amane ko what you say no chese no we top
wajai Leno so
Leno yes
boss asem na
ta kwa no ope goalkeepers mo no I'm saying so boom no mo pe
striker. Yes, very fundamental. Like they have to get it
clearly.
Oh yeah, Arsenal fan are missing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Arsenal fan. This is not to disrespect the project. To me,
Arsenal for no goalkeeping.
But we see one thing I say, Asema, okay, you are 100% right. Last season, yeah, we were talking about Arsenal. They needed a striker. They started season and Chebia na Gabriel Jesus Kuprai, Gabriel Martinelli Kuprai. And now also for Bukayo Saka Kuprai. Player about Quaron so able force number now on your striker or your second striker and also because we attacking midfielder. What you say? Kai Havertz and Kuprai. So check players no Kuprai no be say. Why no number 9 pa or number 9 proper na ko be show goes yamom. The proper number 9 Gabriel Jesus. But bisa say sen ko fit kra ka how the productivity need to say. But here is in the case Emina season ko na we ya best start last season there no. Already did the Ateta, yeah, besides striker, no, he was talking about Martin Zubimendi. He was always complaining about Mikel Merino. So I saw the team here, they kind of set up, no. So when you needed a striker, Newcastle for anybody Alexander Ishak, we did it free. Against Spanish La Liga, you buy, you know. Man was not thinking about a striker. Tibeba Champions League, you know. Tell me, he can rise mo. I do free kick to 2 no. So now come more proper number now be obe connector. Chances now come creative from the wings, you know. Gabriel Martinez bet me no about ball no. Short kick no dey come and Thibaut Courtois ache no. So now ke proper number 9 Arsenal team ni mu a. Come mom na be adwuma dey amom. Tu benya Mikel Merino bi. The area ability ni shede nyi hopies awo but betime nya ball back no dey tiapem na akọtọ net ni mu nti Santiago kan say Emirates Stadium no wa share 3 goals but ball ko piem Santiago Bernabeu no obey adwuma ni nyina but because of the fact say o betime dey hold Real Madrid to a draw no mo mai den akwa 1 goal abi o mbe wakonya no but clearly senka wo hwemu ye pa dia bobo ko omudi ni Arsenal problem no last season mo breye ma season na nka ka to ne bro people were thinking so mo be di Premier League no after season asan ko ye after Manchester City no it was a striker and no more lucky and then the injury was ebaye player time na obepira no one creating no less than big chances no 19 Bukayo Saka or ye do the free the right side of attack at the mouth uko premo left side of attack wa ba benya the Gabriel Martinelli that and say ka onu kwa ne board ya ko betimi aye de akwa kobobi be minutes that and be adwin kakra ba wo that on professional cause striker pa na say winger a season be ko na wie ye o ma go so ahe the entire season 51 matches 10 goals 5 assists there and in the Premier League 33 matches 8 goals 4 assists. This is not a player you were expecting so betimi complimenting Arsenal. I'm breaking the genes now since 2002-2003 Arsenal Wenger do omo invincibles no I'm breaking the genes about the Premier League with this kind of numbers no and so the player
right
Gabriel Martinelli only the goal strikers and as a forwards amo Arsenal no one more competition be here no top notch striker like I was saying
but the funny say e Arsenal team here na hope push for Rodrigo
Goes Rodrigo Goes
and I say
they need a player who will give Gabriel Martinelli competition no Rodrigo doesn't bang in goals. Don't forget. They need creators. They need people who always let their opponents know. Say when they are coming, they have the men who are going to who are going to do the job for them when it comes to attack. It is a Bukayo Saka. So if you right side of Eba, left one, you'll be efficient. So Gabriel Martinelli, because of his inefficiency. Nanko ni was Abena Raheem Sterling be now Raheem Sterling so the trouble ball no they need somebody who work from the left side of attack. That is where the Rodrigo comes in. Like Obeka Barcelona the Lami Yama no when Rafinha but he was a Rafinha no and then the position pa is nko ball is left one. Ti nko fa ni Kobe Williams be nya den e member na man free roll na nka onye de omo na Lewandowski bi de nimu a wa hye goals ndi ama. That is what Arsenal omo coach no Mikel Arteta oni Andre Beta and of course James Kane mo a omo na recruitment so di mo no I don't think so madwa ko se nka madwa ko no omo hia striker of course ya take go carry no Chelsea bi omo hia but bisa won say omo go all out for the player na and they Stankro kesika pa wanya no sika ode ye den a nchichi na twa wontimi nya branch we emonti ma be premo Arsenal oba obe good addition for them most especially so prove Europe in Portugal in the Champions League the toughest competition in terms of car football in Europe what team be prove man goes the man sporting CP
right
that's just Arsenal and team so I think Arsenal almost so the recruitment team no omo mani call omo baby omo problem no one which is the attack other than say goalkeeper keeper now aba no ensure any news keeper the obi bia nim Bra Chelsea breaking James Kofa no 75 million euros the goalkeeper ya thought about ni we say keeper from Athletic Bilbao in 2018 oba you know or start on a good note but ankoye eduru baby na sabe Refredo Caballero and no free Manchester City man competition ya boy say Caballero ba dem pie wasi mi pie eduru baby asodinti okobolo won Real Madrid and no Real Madrid team keep no e ma ne obe wa be ne mo hifa Fulham me wa e ho na no ye hu kakra na Bournemouth obe Bournemouth a ne wa be bibi kakra but clearly Abrante no oko Arsenal goalkeepers na no he's not going to do anything magical than them. Hey. But Arsenal for the problem no to me one they need somebody who be a backup for Saliba and the men white then in the midfield somebody who also complement the likes of you can't say Declan Rice and what have you with no God Christian no God no Baba Besi Abrante friend say you know Partey and do quite defender friend say Christian Mosquera obeba they no God no ba no they may also need an attacker Baba say the goals no on be am they should not go in for injury prone go for be asabi obe prepare there na say no one kokra ngeye.
Well, Yabaku Jonathan David to Juventus is done. 5 years. Jonathan has signed the Juve. Now there's this guy at home of one sign or your third sign. If any Jaden Ade. Jaden Ade. It was Ade Babu Pa. Ghana.
Ah, the moja.
But Holland. I was a Holland. Dutch Ghana for. But we're 19 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Bani saying just.
Memphis the pie.
Well, until when Sano Bani say I say give it to me a year. To be actually more senior Ibia Nanka Award. Sagana de Cecilia, the Edimano Nona. Say who say be a P affinity as Yango Fanamra. Oh, Yango Fanamra. But Russia be Brina, Kofan Famana, be Brina and Fo. And saying I say, Kakaya, ya Fafania, but yeah, bending. I'm sorry, I cost so hormone no transfers. I hold a day, Banon said. Meza Takma no din Qui and that was the 2022-2023 UEFA Youth League no Jenny Dean or papa nyasam ke 20 or boys Takma for the 2023 kakra bananima go ahead girls so abobi kakra no we pim or yeah Como until team say yes so of Netherlands that's where he's born but he's of Ghanaian descent Holland under 19 about 3 matches na they are to more senior team just we about Black Stars into Como yen sebefa e fade a ne enko fa ne ma
Fabregas betimi I am a branch etima develop because Fabregas actually so in terms of player development you know or one play personal or tiase and this player no my only question maybe say is he going to be a starter or is going to be maybe
Jaden Ade yes
well, let's pray for Guy now because he's young. We will be around 2005 the age 19. He's that young. The development in the area be befa. But as for say be a Black Star WWE on some fantastic bebo under 23 cra. Be rational. Or you born under 20 what you be na be friend ama or be bobia my area.
No
WWE.
14 million.
WWE. I feel was start here. Yantu eboase. Na pesa.
Now, Joe, the say, about 17 games for Akma in the Eredivisie last season, and about 3 times the Europa League.
Also,
7 goals, 3 assists in 12 appearances.
That season about any and Wakano. Yes, soon rational. Me say, the development in here, or a young guy, what shows also potential. But potentials in the young people, as human potential.
Joel, na wine this streaming. Property. You better home some.
No,
why in this stream?
Only potential HA.
But your far boy to sona yen Chinese ya. Fanet to sona. Ghana fu huno. Usani ya kase abanisa say pese eko fan banner or ya yimia. Live on YouTube Kegyiwa Nankasa yegusu jinemu but hanum de ase kay agene ho kakra ne ade na pese hu nanim ansa ne movie on. The was
Beboa cause you hu nanim me ma hu nanim wa be nanim no ase de osi moen no enya nanim ankasa no wasira abroso baba yesusu amuna wan wan it
na imu and the streaming afeni yesa costa long process
too bad
long process
could that's it
right okay so say nanim no ya ode nanim no be fan sa ode
one serious guy I say tell be o ma go your face
you dem paro who akwaro
oh that be opa so is serious onye so obedi agro see be say the development dey me but onye like super player be abeka say talent bi ayenya hu bi da
right yemma din komo kakra ncheche yen tifo ade ewo kuku ni mu enne sanse ensem ho a ebeka bebre na the questions ba ebisa se ya peki we ya yesan eti ebeko mu sisi ade de aye kuku ni mu nsam so de abanu esika kuku Betway scratch and win is back with a bank with a whooping 9 million Ghana cedis ranging from cash, free spins, free flight just a 50 February 31st July between disca obeda na do ho agim log on to Betway no wa click sports or casino so no a daily scratch card name scratch ya the won't be there until online I will discard your go button pa and keto America ka for wintia bitters and some dia show edition so family from 0504 094912 and 0249591136 for wintia bitters ekekevo such as saying Evans ekekevo
Sani
Charlie
edekeke
ekekevo just edekeke kotokwa announce player from you
21 year old no
yeah
Said Joseph Amwa
small boy
from Lagos cities
that's why small boy make small boy apostle
the so who can
21 years so sir that is 21
no unim no
the boss me manyi sense
Joe fa to so mame fa mu ato so mame
unim no
so sir
na bi bisa so unim na
this is 21 na machine ball picking
na bi unim na
ai
ti won da
ai
ofiti unu nfi ai ni
nya ni o se o de no na calculate dia o be mistake se nipa na bobo a chenchere se we akwakora ma nya se wa bobo a chenti awanyi
Joseph for 21 year old okay
abusia machine ebu na ni kakra nti ye back on Facebook
right now
yeah the Joseph photo so amwahwe the Joseph photo so amwahwe na but on YouTube the egusu girem pa ye egusu de eba nti this is Joseph
yeah but Joseph no when I see Joseph ni
21 years
why you need na
obi o ho a
why you need
ti obi o ho a ne oninwi
da be onyi se bia omo ye na baba na omo pente
da bisa ne titie obi o wa oninwi did I you ni Jordan so mapampa musa na tie omo sa omo hanum no ye tia
Joseph ni line 55 no wahu
ne ho onwi
still ni wahu ni moma so
na pampa mu ni but ne na yi na bodwu onwi
Joseph mfuno ho so wahu ayiko osu Joseph was saying
21 years
okay so samba so 2020
now why are you doubting his age
menka age o udi ofiti my core relegation mu neba but individually the performance no the scouts have seen it the coaches have seen it and kotoko mu coach Karim Zitu gidi passes onya Joseph Amwa omko confederation cup
yes
and the age no from 21 year and I make us 21 year wo hunanim ni ye and I make come me bia so wo hunanim dia na so just I
was on that so me nim dia even said doubt it
me doubt you still you are using the word doubt I'm not doubting
live on YouTube Kegyiwa Nankasa live on Facebook Asempa 94.7
21 years to obabeboa obabeboa say just Emmanuel Ntwi nye oni eyi Olympics the relegation but by say you dey see here you Lord Amoa ba ko dey say abet Amoa say even now you cry Benjamin Asasu kakra wa ye house of folk and just say we call relegation now
Fluminense have through to the semi-final
of course
of the FIFA Club World Cup. Hila is out.
Hila if I
and Thiago Silva, Charlie, Thiago Silva.
I told you that guy, the influence, I was so. Obi Okache the coach say, my switching call 5-4-1. Then for more for the opponent, and I'm power results to be back. Or my players, so between more money market opponent to the key players. Lautaro Martinez be young players.
My who's Benedict has sent me 1 or 2. Thiago Silva has led his club to the semi-final of the Club World Cup at the age of 40.
Yes.
Wow.
And yes, we are no goalkeeper no 41 years. Fabio no 41 years.
Not one just sharing who inter just sharing who large just
yes.
Wow.
So it tells you say leadership no. This is the same Thiago Silva. No PSG and fan over Chelsea no. Or some be boa momo yeden. Edge the first time FIFA Club World Cup. Don't forget before so on the Club World Cup no ma the Champions League. As an G Super Cup. So Thiago Silva, he's not just a mean defender.
Player. I mean,
he's a player who was born to win.
At Paris Saint-Germain,
yes.
Very
fine. AC Milan.
A very fine player.
Carlos Bacca, no more AC.
He was just next year turn. I mean, and AC Milan for so
Yeah.
Kona honchire yaba. A fine player,
super.
And one seven. Now, let's touch on the Black Queens. And wish the Black Queens well. Since Chassis, Ghana boy, dear Jordan T. Zlatan wish the Black Queens well.
Boss, wish I'm the bemo mean and say football is football. Go in for the draw, the lose, and the defeat. Boss, many Black Queens now has quarter final now seminar abafie. Quarter final group no crunch share bedding. The reason is boss, your manager and your friend came last Borjegren on Shedan ye papa biti say coach our come Koyan or a hotel. O check your pedigree anyhow the team must look shape are picking up. I don't know the issues a man or a hope to call say Sikana. I don't know.
Sikasem.
Yeah, me confirm when
Sikasem.
Boss, Kim Large Border by no. Only 4 players are or more the last time your boy in the tournament and account. Or by no so far the matches are bono. And yet inspiring. And manager Nankasa catch say the Black Queens are not favorites to win the tournament.
Yeah.
But they will make sure that they will cause a stir. Hey, Black Queen say kwako bobo. We see your favorite. Name we so shock.
Officer ya Black say, hey, 21 years. Akwe want to say, are you sure he's 21 years?
Oh, 21.
Oh, they'll be a age Mozart.
Boss, maybe the Black Queens, Oshevin Badumo, ne Doris Boduamo. These are Stella Nyamichemo, ne Comfort Yibuamo, my free, the lower ranks are joining the side now. We are hoping that they will show, the talent we have here in our women.
Yes.
They will play top-notch football. Our queens are ready. So, good squad there. We share one goalkeeper, our squad, no Amenia, Jepaye, Afi, Amenyaku. Me share the Black Princesses, a tournament, your boy, Cape Coast, Princesses Cup, no Mujia with Bazigi, and then another Joa Dakwan. She's one fantastic goalkeeper, our Kahona there. We hope to see that they will bolster and also fight. But I'm not expecting them to win the trophy. Go and add up to numbers, compete with your blood, fight. Put yourself out there on the market. The other teams on the Babeto. Oh yeah, your crew, my dear. Me de metumufo. Mba no me siremwa ushia so to show ala ne ndi komo. O ma basa for show by force. On one send no picture ma Alessia Poteyas mun se mun send ma Jonathan Geraldis. No. Manager we there. Senke Nora Hoptela because Hoptel build a standard or not all team. But Kim last Borjegen ahead of tournaments. No dear qualifier and now only issues now the coach for no because miracle. No. We have to accept this. In Ghana here you pay shortcut. You pay success be why and sanka kunya way Zambia be show mo the Copper Queens. Nigeria be show mo. Morocco be show mo. I think said the Black Queens and tournaments no more bonnet there. It will be a good one to watch, but I'm not expecting them to go far.
Right. Yenche homra yaba na yatwaso de kukunu so atwaso live on Asempa 94.7 FM. The headquarters of Ghana Sports show near Prepzone. Yeti tiweni ntwaso.
every day from 1st to 31st of July. Betway is giving you the chance to strike it lucky and win a share of 9,000 Ghana cedis and prizes in Scratch and Win. Place any bet on sports or casino and earn your daily scratch card for a
Yenenoa Arehuomo Enfowentia Bites Enigiemo Enfowentia Bites Wenye biato ewo baby aye tonsa Freyen was 0249591136 and I say 0504094912 Enfowentia Bites Akakafo Numni nyansem onton manipa woni mfie dumotwe ensesa apemfo nom FDA agyegodie nkratu every year wiase agudi akese nyina eje wa homi na sese wusua phone so agudi virtual gaming 1x games so ubetimi atwa bet wo phone so 1x bet why no miaso chinchim no na fa bi chiweni enjoy 1xbet.com.gh so and I download the app na use promo code 1x games gh for shasi na yemfa 5,500 Ghana cedis emma wakwaba 1x games we like there enje na home da anything ensada 1x bet so come here it can wash you and nyama wa won di fie dum gaming commission agent kratwe yatum.
This is a better sweet marvelous sweet just say me who dey make dynamic hot Friday.
Right, still live on Asempa 94.7 FM. Sawa kwaba. Sabre mesu ya mwangwa ya kukuoni mungwari ya koso kukuoni mo. But before that, Shane Soma meka walker to Burnley is done. Enti ya wakuna boga ya korona Burnley kakra so benya kakra dia prepare but chala isi milampa katitifu na kajuve pomna esen kokko.
Aventure ka walker ni Italy spell ono ankasa nhyedam feeling this
circumstances na didn't copy more.
Into ono anhyera on feel he feels that ne dia ansa ni man nim no obeden obedi djuma so then kai kan papa mpa ka waka now he's achieved it all, he's seen it all, can on concept ni be but Kyle Walker Peters, this is not Kyle Walker Peters though. There's a player who's called
Nankasa ninya bad.
Yes, but ono so gidi pass ni man obedi djuma
ngal for na nsia
na ye couple abakwa on ho ma dosun pa e ono a what ya say obia yasem wa nyina kodi abe omunya asem be opro nko akodi aba onya asem de that party be akwa we die but fifa no yi fifa for my one tell yi so jagre de ye insan be we su de na ye ma
grele so twitwa bi dodo
fiti se John Terry free ho no player England national team yate say on so ma because of some mama say at some point in time we can say captains in come there on best stripping off and I think Kawaka he choosing Bali it is his own discretion.
Right.
Is a
well I was Shane Soma me say we tie Prepzone live on Asempa 94.7 FM but number ambe boy troto since akwenya ba Joa yanya dwuma yi akwenya ba yakwenya
say you too kwan na kwenya so de bad
mu adwodwo ho me na fofo bi amo na mo ware na mo ba bi amo nko ba ne say a price ya na mo ya white
some you straight na mo
for just 16,000 Ghana cedis
160 million per
Kent Trust Travels the adofo echo Dubai.
You are kenten.
A take tickets or travel insurance or hotel or breakfast or tour. And tour no more called Dubai City, Dubai
package.
Play Park, Desert Safari, boat cruise dinner. Bobody, you guys are gonna enjoy yourselves at what Dubai.
This one will not be just enjoy.
My goodness,
Enjoy.
my goodness. And so, July at the year or September the September from the July the September the or be also scheduled into September trip or October trip or November trip or December trip or
wow.
Until 17th to 25th September. There's 23rd to 30th October. There's 5th to 12th of November.
Wow.
And there's 23rd to 30th of December.
That's right.
There's also South Africa.
Yeah.
There's also China. Oh my goodness. Kent Trust Travels now.
Kent Trust Travel.
Yeah. It's an for a book you would book your work actually cry.
What's 160 million?
16,000. No kind of way you
there be
10,000 next 6,000.
10,000. And can it the 160 million?
Sometimes you get away, you know, we can get away and answer who could details 0547 612 398 and 055 215 3124. I mean, what are you waiting for? Book your seat in a corporate pressure. So a bit to me akoye. But you may my Captain Kofi Oseusu.
Capito.
Yes, Captain and Mrs. Juliet Oseusu T and you may.
And the holiday no afa.
Menohonsem and so and no teacher. Captain
Capito.
And now holiday me say what shall I finish?
Yeah. Some crown so few. Crown of you
from battalions.
The
battalions no come one. Unya ahaban kwa dabi unya ahaban kwa and what yari
omusi omuso tetete
unya ahaban dabi you get you bro for crab say unya ahaban thing
you not get leave to eat. Yeah, it's a simple English. You not get leave to tear and eat. Yeah,
you won't get leave to tear eat.
Yeah,
Zlatan
unya ahaban wati ehia no dabi o yedi anase
says unya ahaban te unya ahaban kwa no wati
ehia sana
mo ahaban ehia.
Yes. Ahaban sometimes you it's a medicine you sniff. Yeah, sniff the leaf.
Hey, any hu pa.
Yeah. So you not get leaf and tear and sniff.
Okay. Yeah. Mr. Ernest Kofi Boateng. Yeah, Mr. Ernest Kofi Boateng, fantastic evening going out to you. Or the CEO of Iron Boat at 32 Enterprise. Iron Boat at 32 Enterprise. Yes. Iron Boat today. Sa edamu deko no mo. Iron Boat. So we see that there is a gate the mono. To say high straw. Yeah. Also my design top one.
What's on your gate? Hey, and then no man, no. You may hear any details. Kwa area mo me be no don was a green.
Papa. Wow. And papa we correct one be from Turkey, be from anti no dan chance once the washroom. Washroom and a classic.
That's right.
And your washroom basa.
Say looking classy.
Yeah, classy. Yeah. Tiles also I say tiles papa.
Yeah.
They are in both at
looking more tiny.
Mr. Ernest Kofi Boateng and chow papa. Gideon Lamte, Gideon so me Gideon, me the Gideon cow. Say Gideon pass out from the fire service school. We are
fireman.
Meshane boss me mano golda pagoda pa. Man golda bottle tobacco.
Golda na
golda. Na man.
Boss then golda.
Ma pe pork bia manare.
Then golda.
Gold never that count.
Golda.
Ghana gold boy. And then we say tax force no ya pound to ma. Me
tea gold na me say gold.
Gold. So good dey bisa.
Me baba say green. That be nyam ni na green. Fast say pass out a green.
Na gold and here dem.
O so wa bre. Tell me be your question dey control ba bi o.
Gold na dey be here.
You say infama no. Je.
Ho.
Ma
woni pa kro.
Share.
Golda neze bottle de ni bi.
Great pa.
Hoya bottle.
Obekuni papa o. All right. Eti mo me yakwa nim na yenko na bibia so entimi enkoye ewo aha anam. Mr. I'm a friend doctor. Yes. Dr. Solomon Kwabi. Dr. Solomon
Kwabi. The aqua taps.
Dr. Solomon Kwabi.
Yes.
Me patro oko Givers Industries sir. Givers Industries ɛna kwambia so wakofa Givers Power Capsules no ne pino pia enye pi aya
pakum
Givers P capsules.
Givers asem na okay.
Givers pakum.
Dr. Solomon Kwabi. Givers ice. Givers ice. Givers maybe a givers egu.
I don't say them.
I P capsules.
Mintimi kan
the reason my P capsules na film my P ni nko kan say no na me man ani je ho pa.
P pakum mi pomini o.
P capsules.
So what team the pem. AP
Chairman General ni. The liquid soap no so the liquid that you nyina che say before you should say washing baby you should give us
there no
car wash ni ade no mo de wash ni na give us ni na e no mo use ma be kan wasam de acho very soon there will be our new sponsors in
that's right
na say me proper check akra amo ba mo banti na me
Prepzone na bemra ye twere
Benyen tena bembra be twene be.
Araso yan kotokro ni mu abi ekukuri mum TV na etokro ahade ekukuro wafcom minute ni na fe yenko ayekukuri mu ko hade yekoso kukuri mu
na esi akan dodo na ediama won oha eni enkuno 109 ena nia watu atena no dodo ediama won eni perpetual in culture edro watche mechire 80 super falcons akọ wafcon no empire do 9 14 washasie efri 1991 ena wetumi age wafcon no empire do baako fiti bra okọ di edikan 1991 na de twato kra wogiye ene de ebaso ewo Ghana he 2018 na nyame ya aduma dwumedia eba bekoso wo Morocco yi kwesiada ebe ana Nigeria meba no ebesi wona akanya edikan ewo group B wo bebo de tia Tunisia abra abo no 9.
Wow, AFCON and WAFCON minute, yes, a woman African Cup of Nations minute near the abroad on live. I'm also Yamamu, Nayamfa, a Kukun Twaso.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Medical catch us be a part of the Prepzone group 0249136744 0249136744.
I love it to come. Money love.
Mesama Makwaba.
Right,
I want you guys to help your listeners. Bibrina, at sea. Bibrina, you're confused about certain picks on the various platforms. And then, if we have any odds for our listeners, now you're mom. You know, Alfred Aka home fano. Okay. You Alfred home fano. Crack. So. Yadin Pabo Tai Alfred Achi. Yeah, baby Alfred will be a Yamin fan in Sankano. Amen. Na Omekan as soon as possible. It's not well. It's well when Alfred be no reach out to him. Na a because he's not too well. Alfred no a very good footballer.
Yeah.
And done football more prior in a way and then I started you are started at the boy chini and then you say timid that show be
yes.
Alfred has that do baby said that they shining name and a whole lot and he yes only my friend and
the man no was link I check up on him
na say so there's a momo be cry
and so very necessary
momo be cry can you
yes.
I mean 5 Fred number no and 2
for to Mr. Alfred this time you say we are up us cause also no situation na obetimi ama us
right frame of my
oh kakra the baby one now they are born
say your man kakra
support he needs some support from reader of course
go for the umia hana
atu akusia
na kisa bibia akoya yini ade na ai Zlatan obi bisa account management na sem obi bisa account management if you still do account management 0536
0536
493
493
423
423
0536
0536
493
493
423
423.
Hey, Alfred Momo number no. Yes. Just show him some love.
Alfred
so
Aka.
he comes back strongly. Guys, what am I fine? Na Asani Ashre also they my Crawford. Fluminense are through, mind you, and they are waiting for that Palmeiras Chelsea winner. Like I say, I want some best. Guys,
and so much so the Oppo Chelsea who go straight win the more.
What the Chelsea fans are doing?
Madika prediction no. Nankasa for minutes.
Momra me uncle.
You say no, them so beside account management.
Yeah,
that
no, obi beside.
Yeah, me boy and me taxi no kakra no.
Sports Latin that if he does account management, how much does he take?
Yeah, boss, say account management there one kasawa ho din a obetimi there den abano na afi ya de be ya multiplying pay me 500 for 2500 and your boss Mr. Alfred aka terms and condition no ono e pioneer omo nim agudie no mu ade e friend no say agura yedi apatakesi mu e ba Africa first omo be si omo na so na Mr. Alfred aka team be o e chairman for that board ti oni mu pa. But this is it we bana e when fixtures are suitable, likable, winnable and beatable, and yeah, ya club work up and win senior the account management.
Okay.
To be all your good tips to be your account management. By this our apostle the books are wide away. What relax it. If you by now a payout no heading or yeah keke. But say be a kobase sika fabra near fanye WW because basketball era. And I'm a boss, Mr. Alfred Akamameti say if it's solely basketballer. A very, very guaranteed and concrete. But in your basketball, 90 minutes football, the and why tennis into basketball and tennis and ultimately man and no cry expert. But the terms and conditions within 1 month, what you invest will be multiplied when you see Kagari. Where you gamble. But the tennis, what do we should be our expert in the game? I question when your penalty kick now, so would you boot into our friend wine Cristiano Ronaldo so mount. Ronaldo 99 conversion rate, but there's that 1% chance of it messing or messing next season So account management is one of the feasible ways so be yamawa wareshemu say unsaka eno sano so bu boss enye a day 200 be di no pay so there 1 month cry famano after the banner no be school fees no they are because I have one guy Kingsley me be man 7,000 or the teen school fees name me baby manage me so mam kakra me no green bottle. I was very very happy. The account management once me say no boss.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so be person you pon the number na be to
yeah
na wabo because obi ono so who say we need time
to monitor games
up and
because boss you be say endow
to the no
and
or the man wana on wada na o ye adwuma no man na o ye adwuma no man so what then you chere for
Eriko ade ba ko a ye ka che obi bia sabi oye nkratasem anase eba no fikesi mu a okobie me chere betting and say sometimes rules no eka e chere say memfa sika sabi untimi nye den enye mu emfa nkoto so.
I say stick with money you can afford to play with.
So that's the English. Sabi obi wo ho na so odini sika bi kwa akotwa beta ye 24 say ya on to ne boase no we say sika we die sempo ehia enya sunsun so bone wo me dada setenem eso ya tewo ya tetete obi ti Asempa 94.7 FM na nwumre ya nyina ye tu ye hofo na ya sen sua de ya say asori bi check secretary ono afasika no asori no collection na de bi omoto etoto no ono finals me kwana my dey abukwa kuguso eden ya as how much is we dey ebedi but unpredictable as the game is na akwa kudi no ya o say achi no police church kroma ya police for asori so secretary no ebi kodi no ama eden ye kochi no tumu all because sika no he cannot afford to what play with no ko play with it
so ko double the sika
that be sika gari no nya ba bia na rekọ bet mu we sika gari emfa and so this sika ahodo enti se bi account management so there's that an iken or say the wawa ho di betumi ebia me obi a me salary no 1,500 me je 3,000 Ghana cedis me won say weekly me say bia me say 500 cedis weekdays near 5 it be a Monday me say 100 cedis Tuesday say game be wa me sha me the 100 beg sa 5 days and the mra wan kasa wa ma ho sa de no and now say be a 4 weeks there 1 month mu no every week be a say 100 cedis ho and you one kasa target sika one kasa betumi afford from your salary we adwuma wo yem na wo de ide wo de yes adwuma no enye sika e be obedi ni sika ba beto nchen se bi ahweso ma me na ade kwa yes adwuma no e ade ba kwa ese nipa bebireti ase because nipa bebire akwa nya mane all because of betting because they didn't get to understand betting say a game e agudie betting is not a job eso bibi ade sa de tum wo betumi afa say wadwuma abra why then what take full responsibility so o de udwetire ubi bia be say udwetire na akọ no e ho udwetire e wo udwetire enye obi sika eda baabi e na wakofa anase nye sika bi eda wo nche enya wo dia e na ade kwa kogusuo so when you get to understand that betting is a game and that the betting is not a job that you have to use all your money or even monies that are not yours, money that doesn't belong to you, you are going to stake your bet with them. I mean, if it doesn't go the way you have planned, greediness na bam eba sape ho be chiro am akwa kodi nsenseme eti afutu baako a ye be mo bibia o stake bet e odin ho agim se bet enye bone obi obeka twa se bet ye body bia na oboa Yesu Kristo a obewuje ye nkwa na tare emra ye de ne bodua no so onye ye nkwa no ye twe so ntonto ti ho no Yesu atare nyame ba ka ho na omunyina wuwu ye na so sa dan kwa na so jeni no onya nkwa je sa so jeni na o ka se obe nyame ba
ale o explanation we dey cardinal explanation e word o creative osofo cardinal ano dey
memfiwo mo omni ye gusu tufo ye di agro no nyina ye di bi yesere no na ka kire sika enya odia hwe na wan fa nkwa nkutwa bet ama hu sunsuanso no ama wan wie fiase ama wan wie ba bi to the extent say nipa baba be bodi money all because odu hu be sha agudie ni mu e agro na nyina ye die ay agro a ema yen bibi eden ekwensa no e agro a ema ye nigye me mo bi odi bet no na e den etwe ne etu an final university fees bibia ne graduation we nyina betting Mimi will be out from Chrome Grasa, a bet in a boano, and don't need the no about once in a blue moon. Say, about Champions League. What a FIFA Champions League, your boy, your semi final. Now, your prediction. No, so tell you more 1,000 cities, you 1,000 cities, you know. Me the be me sika me the babu no me the way the babu to so the way I must church me like me jitum se sa na beko na wa call platform no so akọ stake say way to score and this team to win ni nyina no aka bom one ayi so oye na adi hona eriko when you onya 80,000 Ghana cedis from that particular or says 1,000 cedis and ni nyina boy player way to score or say and also yes say go say ni be piem correct score and all the other good so 4 matches and ni nyina boy Champions League be Tuesday Wednesday every no with it patcha and omo bia settle obi eso dey and you sika
ya di three na etwa na
enye three sometimes over system the way city amaka club world cup now no me my prediction obi ora adum tv bia wo hu me see Fluminense ebe ahila Chelsea ebe
but all those are predictions prediction you hope say better ebebem it's enye three
prediction say making
and say on so betuma tena fi
no wa study ti o enu ntire so on so obetena fi on study mo meka say Matthias that and say he be share we
so bo ho nim muti o obi oni mu ona oni madeni mu te say there also a prediction
Prepzone group no
Prepzone so
say o ya ma code wo a code no kra on tumi nyi bi oni mu ye to na be chere una de oni mu game no bo no ko ton ntai ne fama kwa ya wada o hwe o meyi match
enu ntira me oni mu no men ka yesa bia kwabena kanti esa ba bia kwabena ma no oti afidie na chi na oti explanation na me de ma wo na ene na yesa to waso ma ye de uji tu men ka say because of say Evans ya kanti ebebam but gini ye pass Evans chemu a Thiago Silva oni the players no system say omutimi ye pragmatic ombo wuremu na system abody eti omo opponent no in such a way and for one self hard been sad been NFL president and chairman of Ahila what promising the players no so obi a obetimi aboa ma ya chef Fluminense bia no obeji $8 million say player no self motivation in ayekwa because Fluminense for na chese unu sika no beba de but we are ready say they know by all means you be conquer
na no akoye say usika be sana de ne bo that time dem when na afuto be ne de ma yen
boss afuto e wo ho nyina ne say okwa patakesi mu a it has been very difficult but mesremo positives negatives ni na say don't be greedy.
Okay.
Bet with money you can afford to lose and don't be greedy. Season end there on say your time be any time any near so in this era there of course we are Wimbledon air tennis championship.
Yeah.
So our advice obekwa patakesi mu a you have to have a tennis expert obi a wonim tennis mu and you be our tips beyond the name all the sporting disciplines. Me say how much be me try volleyball nka me yimu ya hwie. Uko boxing oh yeah. So we have to accept these facts. In the era football has been very difficult, but there are other sporting disciplines are feasible a bit. It be a basketball. The regular season of NBA is over, but over Europe so the U21 basketball tournament so Euros mba football no so yere so but they back say Shannon say these are games that are hardly predicted. So tennis might be visible. Saturday games so my biggest advice is don't be greedy because in tennis ebia Novak Djokovic any ebia Brantia and the Carlos Alcaraz or me no carbon do 2 hours for Janek Senaka these are bankers 2 hours you know you are multiplying by what you have not what you dream of because your dream won't be paid to you by a certain company.
Okay,
and see these are the terms and conditions. Your picks be honum in football and tennis make him there to now for more mbekwa apata kesi mu no omahu ne be in football mesremo Saturday midnight Major League Soccer MLS Major League Soccer first game FC Dallas and Minnesota United away team to win 2-0 and also the chire away no Minnesota na mahwema hu se nya ade a wo betima eden a winning so be winning pona den Dallas e will go. Enti away team to win 2-0. No. So away no
obey win but den obey concede.
Obey concede. Enti omubo draw and as a home message go a ye dey form. Second game Los Angeles Galaxy. One of their key players Ricky Puig. Ricky Puig Martin Barca fans ni ma brantie. But injuries ama branch any growth no about from Marco Reus and Gabriel Peck Joseph Pence omo club no they are not living up to the billing baby omo dano this season and yet omo team my friend is Vancouver Whitecaps and ebebo Vancouver was some good solid team Sremut omo po away ohwe us now ye best show match omo 2 goals because Los Angeles Galaxy are conceding this season pa and amasa che Vancouver Whitecaps 2 goals nti Vancouver 2 ombo draw Vancouver fa LA Galaxy for only 1 goal yafa or we need 2 goals to 0 and I say and also the Odeshi ya bogu. Third game Charlotte FC Wilfred Zaha team o many Orlando City no matter the Zaha you have Orlando City have the form. Charlotte FC last 5 matches were winning 1 Orlando last 5 matches were winning 2 head to head Orlando ejina kono enti ayade match Orlando City so 2 goals Inter Miami Leno Andre Messi Kuchitini team now at Park Club World Cup out Tarena why no coffee you know. Over the weekend Saturday midnight Omuni team your friend is CF Montreal ebebo no matter what will happen Lionel Messi team no will go into away team or go away or go Ufa free on ma FC Cincinnati and Chicago no watch Cincinnati 1 goal Los Angeles FC so ba Club World Cup and was back. Only team my friend say Austin FC, Osman Bukari mu team no ebebo ye check Los Angeles 1, Real Salt Lake, Diego Luna Marco back, Omone St. Louis bebo home team or go. San Diego home team or go against Houston Dynamo. Over free one ma San Jose Earthquakes any New York Red Bulls. Omo captain Mo Forsberg. Omo top striker Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting. He's that guy. Ya chomu 3 goals now replace ami bomudin. Omunim no ma ye sika yi na ye de be kwa ya ko bonsa over the weekend tito ma ye be free player kwa buruchiri. So these are the picks. Code no e honom bibia on sabeka Prepzone group no sports Latam fan page o join here won sabeka ye de be to ase so boss tennis ebeba so Wimbledon championship na ekoso. These are the predictions from sports Latam. Taylor Fritz and Thompson Jordan. Taylor Fritz ebebono Obe qualify to the next stage of the Wimbledon. Samsuna doubles no Cas Joppa any Glasgow ebe winning ahead of Jebens Heva any Olivetti Ala. Emano eyadia Elena Rabikina ebe trouble abaya and did tossing Clara. There won't be a shock. Elena Rabikina ebe pass it through. Sa ensuna Koboli Flavio any Jacob Mensik ahase na wono. So Koboli no a very good man. Jacob so a good man ti Jacob Mensik also no so and a masama to win a single set. Enti opa won so 3-1 2-1. Yeah, the answer was winning a single set and Jacob Mensik. The next person Iga Swatek only Collins Daniel. Nti Iga Swatek abaya no bebo ni yi pa menin be din komo. Iga Swatek die o mama bom din na emfa pa Iga Swatek die mesremo e 2 horse. Fire no ko an for this straight multiply. Tennis o dino no bom pa.
Na opponent no ne bonus answer.
Opponent no ne bone die boss oye
dey coco golf die ne dia kwesi.
Say upset wom nti me na make a try mesremo agudie no. There are upsets, there are shockers ko no bia nim say Al Bay City. You have to accept these facts before you go attack you. Me trust na yadia. Yes, Kamal Nori, the Briton no only Jerry Nicholas. Kamal Nori to win a set. Ben Shelton have a successful tournament so far. Ben Shelton to win a set. Nakashima Brandon to win a set. Samsuna Anasimova Amanda to win a set. Winning a 5 odds. In tennis, no, there are multiple sets in the be determine the winner. But our favorites now, you have to put with smaller odds, no. Masamo to win a set. And it's a match and my bon bois nam there to Opiano is also saneno. To over the weekend, vigilante, more near daho, kakre binwa multiply. Don't be greedy. Rule number 1. Sports Zlatan fan page. Miss Sermon personators are sleeping. Let's get back to work. So person join you on Telegram. 059 784 9155. 059 784 9155. O test contact with WhatsApp Sports Zlatan. Me do beka ho. O check by no abenya WhatsApp link no join send be ya. No frauds that be account. Account management for no so tamukuchu delivering to say abaywa or fala Hebrew niba.
But send order number na tum.
Fantastic.
Bobby
059 784 9155. Kuchu. Maybe I'm a boss man so be Mr. Alfred Aka the money man. We are wishing you speedy recovery. Oh no, you're a big man. And then maybe no BB Sam say boss. And then Mr. Alfred Aka Kasa. Final. EBD because it slips your yema last or say or no or the say no. Said yeah, Mr. Africa go tie.
Ebi we are the ebi we share the na bibi kasa chene.
Say no, wait here. My boss say straight win. To the minchom go na afama no. So these are my picks for the weekend. Sports Latanya me boom, congratulations. Green like Kontumre near Bompaisi and Sabeka.
Like Kontumre live on Asempa 94.7 FM. Asempa 94.7 FM. Evans here caught na minim dia obeka nsana yakọ medican agemo Madrid on a Hemachin game so Palmeiras Chelsea. There's Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern, then Real Madrid, Dortmund. Ochitani we quarter no be on last. Zlatan Palmeiras Chelsea, but even special say Palmeiras Chelsea Evans already work as a
me medical predictions in every tie no na me da so ginem. Ba kwa abodada. Fluminense obey Ahilabo. Chelsea bay Palmeiras. PSG bay Bayern. Real Madrid bay Dortmund.
Zlatan
simple tupa 3 games na aka no. Se uwo sika bia hodwo a fa guso se Chelsea ebei Palmeiras ana Real Madrid bei Dortmund ana PSG ebei Bayern we uhia science ayi bia na uhia motia konfo bia na obeka
na na nyengre
edimbe mo nkire obia nkire because ade no ekle nana ngengenge ena aka na mpa so ebebem.
Well, you better send one some so besi ako. Hey, nkwala ba adwo. School ka bi twam nkwala na hye to mu pia kwade omani. Na security man na bi boot no nkwala na hye. Young girls yo. Oh, young girls we. Omo hye boot no.
Ah. Na boot to the show the small girl who put your bomb boy.
More try, you know.
She body way oh yo.
You see the amount of
we say come on street na even see picture mo.
No.
Picture of kakra.
Yeah, ofiri kita besingo wo kaswa. Kita ko wo kaswa. De benti ya krobe ani age. Krobe ani age.
Say odo.
Enye krodo bia.
Enye odo.
Ene nkora enye odo papa bia. Eye me perform. Ubenya mamiana.
Boss, ade ba kwa era no Gen Z's na eba ni nyanti ase ni say in this life there's having comfort. Your comfort e wo honum and your things are valid and reasonable. Because if they are thinking about a long run any reasonable things are I don't think say you have to follow anything material thing or something to even cross a border to a place where you are not accepted. One, ebia you students. Eba ni send say we could pay baby and cut the territory of the school now here then. Then clearly and yet teacher ni na asma then you are doing bibia e ye comfort ni o beto na mo nyansa e di nyansa ba bi nya den. Any oh
well, but Maminchia, one beautiful soul,
Bentley.
Beautiful CEO of She Black Entertainment.
Oh, She Black Entertainment. And She Black, no? She Black Entertainment.
Yeah, CEO of She Black Entertainment.
The Chief Executive
Miss
Officer of She.
Gloria Kwachiwa Agri.
Okay.
solid
Miss Gloria Kwachiwa Agri.
She Black.
One of the CEO of She Black Entertainment. Let's say Edepa.
Who says she no a Kami Dimba? One of the best.
She Black Entertainment CEO, Miss Gloria Kwachiwa Agri. Fantastic evening going out to you. Yeah, papa. When we say weekend, they say there why you busy, papa. Weekend, they say there why you very busy.
Weekend.
It can be a so no. Yeah, because She Black Entertainment say a bano. What your program? Machines.
Yeah. Spinners. She Black. No, She Black Entertainment.
Yes, She Black. So, fantastic evening going out to you. It's your affair over to me. Every month for your pound hadamo. Dia. Emma, so what you be near?
Right. Metcha Obibia Otibia. Na makachi na hu se yenya hwie na nsusu nyi nipa ni na popoba de to no ebetuma to nipa bia e wa asase so
yenya hwie ni nsusu nyi nipa ni
yensusu nyi nipa ni